Alright,
Okay.
alright, I'm recording again. Ugh, god damn it. Is
So
Insanity
like
with us?
everybody just like disconnect right now.
No, we're good, we're good.
Oh, okay.
I
Seems
said
like
I said everything disconnected, so we're good now.
damn. No, yeah, I hate it like whenever like I just try like it's like yeah, it happens to me like on Facebook voice chats. Like whenever I'm on voice chat, like someone will just like disconnect for like 5 minutes and like reconnect.
Yeah, it's like, this was the first time this ever happened to me on Discord, so I don't even know. Is Insanity with us? Insanity, hello?
I'm here.
Alright. But yeah,
Um,
like I was saying, I would do commissions, but the thing is, I don't think
mm-hmm.
anyone really cares about what is it? Traditional art anymore. I don't think my art is really worth commissioning, and I have a short attention span, so I'd have a hard time doing that.
uh, I know like when I used to do like commissions, this is like a free program that everybody uses called like GIMP 2.8. Well, I don't know if anybody well, I don't know if a lot of people like still use this GIMP, but it's like a free software. And like what I used to do back before I had tablet is I used to draw on paper, then I would put it on the printer, then I would scan it and put in a flash drive, and then I would load that flash drive pic into the GIMP, and then like use the paint tool like in there, and that's how I used to like draw art.
Oh yeah, everyone says for me to do that.
Cause like I guess like that's also another option. Like if you want to do like digital art, it's like if you don't have like a tablet or anything, then that's like one of the option. Kind of like just taking your drawing, just putting the printer, just scanning it, and just like uploading it to your computer. That's kind of like how I used to do mine. Now like I don't really remember how I used to do that because I've been drawing tablet for like almost 2 years now.
I've been drawing traditional since what, elementary school.
Yeah. Dude, you should like maybe when the time comes soon, you should probably get like a Surface Pro, and because the thing is, I use an Apple and I use like Procreate. Everybody wants me to get Paint Tool Sci, but the thing is that my tablet's an Apple, and nowhere is there ever Sci like in the App Store. Yeah.
I hear the Surface is really good for drawing.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, my friend has a Surface. It's like a miniature laptop, and at the same time, if you fold it, it already comes with the stylus, and
Oh,
the
that's
stylus actually recharges. Like I think if you put it on the side, like it'll recharge, and you can So if you don't know what a stabilizer is, like whenever you draw, you know how whenever you draw lines, it's kind of messy. The
yeah.
stabilizer just makes it all curved out, like so it makes drawing a lot easier.
I should
So.
if I were to get a new
Mhm.
phone, I want to get a note, like one of the new notes, because they come with a
Mhm.
stylus, and I hear drawing is really easy on that. So
Oh yeah.
if I get a note,
Oh,
I'd be like,
yeah, I had a note for and drawing. It's just so smooth.
hmm
what?
Yeah, it's I think with the Galaxy Note, some of them you can get at like Walmart. They're like pretty cheap. They're not as good as a Surface tablet, but they will draw like really decently. And just like get a tablet pen and boom. But like my friend Kira, he does not use a tablet pen. I was like, how do you draw? And he tells me that he just draws with his fingers.
I tried drawing with my fingers on my phone. It didn't really end very well.
See, I
You
can't
must
use
have like
fingers.
really sharp finger points.
See, like whenever like I visit him, maybe the next few times later, I was just gonna get him like a tablet pen because I'm like, dude, like you literally need a tablet pen. Like, yeah, see, uh, like he makes really good art. It's just it kind of like worries me when I hear that people use fingers more than a pen for drawing.
They have just obtained Pandora's briefcase.
But yeah, for me, it's like it's either a tablet pen or it's nothing. But a tablet pen in the long run will make much cleaner drawings and will make everything clean like in the long run. Thus, and when people are commissioning you, also like it's faster and easier with a pen always.
Yeah, then who we should get in here? Insanity? We should get Rage Hound in here. I don't know what she's doing.
She's more than likely asleep.
Oh, she's idle right
Yo.
now. Hello, hello.
For a while.
Hello.
It's your boy.
Hey.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
It's
I'm
your boy
currently
Lee.
eating a mashed up version of Stormy's Kids.
How dare you? I could go for some of Stormy's younglings right now.
Well, these mashed potatoes are so good.
Are they Bob Evan mashed potatoes?
Sweet potatoes.
Dude, I just had a full-on pork chop ramen at home. Like the one I had with the other furries, like when we went to the bomb-ass ramen place, is really good. Then I just had the homemade one today, and it was so delicious.
Damn, I could go for some
I
pork
love how
ramen.
the point of this game where it's basically, okay, you played as this character, now you get to play as Dante, and you get to, you know, destroy every boss you fought on your way to the end.
Oh. When you said Dante's, I was thinking Dante Inferno, because I used to play that game back in like 2012, I think. Then I played Dark Souls 3, and that game is hard.
And then there's me who just plays Call of Duty because I'm a piece of shit.
Dude, I actually used to play on Black Ops Zombies a lot, and I remember that after round 5, like once you hit round 6, your double barrel shotgun gets weak. And here's the thing, I don't like how zombies get extremely powerful to where even pack-a-punch weapons will become really weak. And it's like, yeah, it's like with me, I'd rather have more zombies and zombies just getting stronger.
Well, that's why you
Send your
need. That's why you need guns that are always one-hit kills, like the Thunder Gun or the Wunderwaffe.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you
the-
don't get those if you just play survival.
Mm-hmm.
Survival in Modern Warfare 3 was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me, I'm just playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 over here.
Ew,
Oh, dude,
gross. Battlefield 4 is the best.
I love the
I
Bad
played a
Company.
I played a Battlefield and it was terrible.
I saw this one meme where it was a little
It was
kid.
on a PS4, so
I saw this one meme where there was this little kid crying, saying there's an enemy in the building, and then there was a Battlefield player who destroyed the building. It was like, what building?
Exactly.
See, unlike Call of Duty and Battlefield, in Battlefield you can actually fly planes, but Call of Duty, no. It's just straight
See,
up.
in Battlefield, if
like,
you want to
first
fly a
person.
plane, you just have to hop in, but if you want to fly a plane in Call of Duty, you have to get like a 15 kill streak.
Yeah, and also it's like you won't be able to fly the planes. You can be like the gunner of it, but you can't like.
Well, technically,
think-
in Ghosts, you were able to fly a helicopter.
Oh yeah, Ghost. I
are you
remember.
guys
Yeah, I tried.
getting the loot car?
I am an absolute beast in a helicopter.
The little bird's the best in Battlefield 4. It's so weak, but it's so maneuverable.
Oh yeah,
Then
it's
I'll just
like.
get a tank and like destroy everyone.
Have you ever played hardcore mode where your HUD is off, so you can't even see your ammo and anything?
Oh
I've
yeah,
actually done that so many times.
I play hardcore a
And
lot.
it's very hard.
In Call of Duty,
And I like it that way, like it's more realistic. Actually, but the thing is, it's like you won't be able to tell how many mags you have. You can't tell like who's around you or whatnot. You won't even know like what your care package is, I think.
well, in Call of Duty and hardcore, everything's like a one-shot kill, so it's not bad. But in Battlefield, it's not really that hard. If you think you're out of ammo, just ask your teammates, yo, I need ammo.
I think nowadays everybody just plays.
Aw.
I think
Dante, you
nowadays,
gotta do that. I like to play that.
I think nowadays everybody just plays Fortnite. And
Hey,
everybody talks
Fortnite.
about Battlefield.
Fortnite's
Ew.
nasty.
It's disgusting.
Wait, don't talk shit on Fortnite. Fortnite's popular, and Timus might block you for saying shit about it.
Fuck Fortnite.
I remember playing Fortnite, and I remember that I was gonna be the last guy standing, and all of a sudden I got boomed by the rocket. Actually, it ended up to where no one was like last man standing good, He was trying to shoot a rocket at me, so I dodged, and then it came back, and it killed like both of us. So therefore, like no one was left.
All the OG
standing.
battle royale people play Minecraft Hunger Games.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love Minecraft. Like I will play.
Minecraft's where it's at.
Yeah, especially like the mini games they made. Like that hasn't been there since like when Mojang Studios when they left, then Windows took over, then Windows began like adding mini games. Like I feel like it's kind of getting a little bit better actually.
Microsoft released like another version of Minecraft for Xbox that has like a servers and like chat and all that. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Being shot. Oh, no.
I think it's like maybe $5. No, it was free if you already had the Xbox One version. I'm not sure how much it costs now. Back on the 360, Minecraft was the most downloaded Xbox Live Arcade game.
I remember, yeah,
Oh,
like
my
I remember
Believe it,
downloading.
Minecraft Pocket Edition is like always near the top paid.
The most top-rated games would always either be Minecraft or Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
Dude, if I could choose Modern Warfare 2 or Minecraft, I'd choose Minecraft. Because Modern Warfare 2, now I feel like the game is just taken over by hackers, and it literally is like, yeah, it's like, yeah, now everybody just hacks Modern Warfare 2 because not everybody plays it.
The only people who play Modern Warfare 2 now are those YouTubers who always go for Harriers, chopper gunners, and nukes.
Tactical nuke inbound.
You know, like
Am I the only one who remembers back when in Black Ops 1 that there was if you had the certain map and like certain game mode that if the host left, everyone else would get like infinite money.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I've heard of like something like that, yeah, where it was kind of like, I think a cheat, you know?
I remember back in the good old Call of Duty games, if the host left, the game would end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's like different, like no one's gonna.
I remember back when Modern Warfare 2 came out, everyone was like, oh my god, they got kill cams, that's awesome. Oh my god, host migration, that's amazing. And nowadays it's like, eh.
I feel like the games I play nowadays is like, well, the game that I play nowadays is Payday 2. I'm already like addicted as hell into it.
My brother
The only-
plays Payday 2 a lot.
The only kind of missions I like to do is like mainly stealth missions. Like I've already got like so much money, I've already unlocked stuff. I feel like the regular missions just get boring, so I like to do stealth missions, and that's like where it's at. I'm already like level 75 now on Payday 2. I've already put like 90 hours in it.
The best part about Payday 2 is that you can get ripped to shreds with shotguns, but if your teammate pulls you up, you're automatically healed.
Uh-huh. Oh, and also it's like you can convert up to 2 enemies on your side. Like when you shoot a cop with a handgun once, like they won't die, and when you yell at them, like they will surrender, and you could like convert them to your side. That's one thing I like with Payday 2. I like crime.net offline. Like I like to play offline mode better, like more than like with other people. Because like the thing is, AIs, it's like compared with like normal players, like sometimes they won't even know like what they're doing, and you're gonna be like revive me, and then like the player just gets down easily. See, that's the thing. It's like AIs, they seem like they have more health than like players. Whenever I play like online, people die immediately, and then like no one really ends up like winning the game.
Revive me, I have ray gun.
Yeah, but Payday 2 is where I mainly play. Or yeah, Payday 2 is like what I mainly play nowadays, as terms of like what I play. Oh yeah, and also I got Need for Speed Underground 2 for Xbox original, so I've been playing that a lot more lately.
I remember Need for Speed Underground was like the best.
Dude, I remember like when you could put neons on, and like you can put like it's kind of like Fast and the Furious. Now it's like nowadays people will call you Ricer if they see that your car is like modded with neons and a giant ass spoiler and like mismatched paint.
Well,
on
you
the
can't
body
be
of the
called a
car.
You can't be called a ricer if you know what you're doing. Get like a good,
Yeah.
get like a good engine and tune that thing out. People call you a
Hmm.
ricer, just rev that thing up and like it doesn't sound like a fart cannon. You're not a ricer.
Yeah, it's like there's like the thing is, it's like some people like when it like I noticed that if you put sound system in your car, it will increase the weight of the car, make it not making it go fast. So it's like with those cars, those are like the show go like the yeah, those are like pretty much show cars at that point.
What
Like
I
not
want to
really
get,
much a racer.
I want to get a Honda Civic hatchback. But the thing I hate is those things are always riced.
Uh-huh.
You can't
Oh,
find
and
one
also
stock.
Honda Civics like the hatch, they're actually really good because one, most of the parts are actually bolt on. Two, there is more aftermarket parts. They're so cheap. And like three, like if you look at the rims, like even good rims too, like they're a lot cheaper than like, let's say you want to get a Nissan 240. Thing is, I think with the lugs, they use a 5 lug pattern like on the rims. Those rims will get more expensive. Like if you get the 18-inch deep dish rims, they'll run up to like around $500 like each rim. On a Civic, if like deep dish rims can be as around like $100 per rim, so it's like $400 for like 4 rims on a Civic. That's why like the Civic is like so much cheaper. But the thing is that you can make it faster because it is lighter than a Lamborghini with a V12 engine, and a guy like actually. So what people do is they'll increase the weight of the car by taking all the interior out. Then they will put a Integra engine because it has so much torque. They will turbocharge it, and when they do, it will go faster than in a Lamborghini, like in a drag race, literally.
Well, you want to know an easy way to beat a Lamborghini? Get a Tesla P100D. Dude,
Dude, Teslas are.
do you know electric cars are technically performance cars because how much torque they have?
Oh yeah, they do. Eh?
If I were to get
But
any
at this
electric car, I want to get a Golf E.
golfy.
Yeah, just 'cause it's like the only like electric hatchback I know about. Because if you, I'm a sucker for hatchbacks. You show me a hatchback, I'll cream
Oh,
all
dude,
over it.
you know, like the Volkswagen minivan, like in the '60s, they're gonna bring it back again.
Oh
This time,
shit.
it's like, yeah, around in 2020, which is gonna be like 2 years from now, they're gonna bring back the Volkswagen minivan, but this time it's gonna be like an all electric car, because I think by then, people are gonna use less electric cars than they will with gas, because I think pretty soon the time will come to where they will restrict like people from using cars that operate on gas, because I think it has to do something with like with the limited resources we have on like the earth,
Mhm.
pretty much.
Did you know when I was over at Anthrocon, I was at the Westin Hotel and they have a gas like an electric car charging station. I was like, oh my
Oh
god, that's
yeah,
so cool.
everywhere. And it's like in some places they'll actually give you discounts if you park and charge your car. Like in some places I know that they'll give you discounts.
Some places the government would even pay you for driving electric cars.
Yeah, that too. But the thing is, it's like one thing I worry about with electric cars is like, oh man, you know how you don't have to use gas or anything, it's just plug in.
Mhm.
I feel like after a decade, your battery will just go bad. And if you want a replacement, it's like the battery. Because the thing is, since it uses lithium nowadays for most batteries, I feel like they'll cost around like thousands of dollars. But that's if you know that your battery's gonna die by then and needs replacement.
Yeah, true.
Because like, yeah, I've like looked into electric cars and holy shit. But have you seen like the Tesla the SUV where the back door just kind of like has a like the door opens like a hinge? It doesn't open like a normal door. It's like a hinge door.
I have not seen that.
Like my neighbor actually has a Tesla SUV like in my neighborhood. My neighbor has that.
All of my neighbors have like sports cars. My one neighbor has a WRX, the other one has a Nissan 300ZX, the other one has a 70s Corvette. Like all my
Oh, yeah.
neighbors have like really good cars. My one neighbor has a Fiat Abarth, and that thing sounds like a straight up muscle car.
All
I
my
was-
neighbors have Honda Civics that they make just that they cut the mufflers off, so it sounds like a race car.
You
My
know what I
friend-
hate when it comes. You know, like when it comes to Civic guys, like the one thing I don't like is that instead of just changing out the exhaust system, what they do is they just cut their muffler off. They just make it sound straight pipe, and they're like, "Oh yeah, look, like I'm totally like riced out now." But yeah, it's like I've seen good exhaust on eBay for Civics, and they're like so damn cheap. Like an exhaust with the resonator pipe, and that connects to like the manifold. It costs like around 140, and literally like it uses like it uses like a hinge guard. You can like just swap it out, not have to like weld anything. You just have to like screw it back on, and boom, you have like a new exhaust.
Huh.
That's kind of like why I thought about getting I wanted either an EK hatch or an Integra DC2. 'Cause I know that
My
Integras
friend
are,
has an Integra. That thing's pretty nice.
yeah. Everybody wants an Integra, because one, it's like it has like everybody in the Civic fandom uses a Integra engine mainly because of how much torque it has,
Dude.
and that's the reason why everybody likes the Integra engine.
Dude, I saw this one guy put a 2JZ engine inside his WRX.
Dude, 2JZ engines are like common where I live. Like you can find one on Craigslist for like $2,000.
Dude, I want to get a Supra. Those things are nice.
Yeah, I like the I like the new Supra, but man, I feel like the new Supra is heavier than like the older one. Like there's the oh, it's called the Celica Supra, I think. The Toyota Celica Supra. It's like the 93, I think, 95.
And
We
dude,
should
I
add Keck
don't-
to the call.
what?
Add Keck to the call.
Oh, add Kiki. I have to add her into the group. Hold on. Member list. Add friends to DM. Gonna add 6 more members. Alright, let's see. I'll add her. Alright, add Kiki. Add. Alright, Alright, she's ringing.
Oh.
See if she answers.
Hopefully.
Doubt it. Hopefully. See if she answers.
Laura?
Yep.
Is that her name?
Yep, Laura.
I remember that she was telling me that she's gonna like she was talking to me about like the hotel room for MFF, I think, or no, wait, it was Anthrocon next year. Yeah,
it's
that's right.
Anthrocon. Oh, she didn't answer. Oh well.
Oh well. Yeah, dude,
Whenever she wants and stuff.
if I could, like next year, I'm gonna like buy my plane ticket ahead of time, then just save up so much money for Uber, because Uber's like fucking expensive nowadays. Like per mile is like $1.60, I think.
Damn.
And dude, I'm actually kind of hyped for Anthrocon next year. Oh, also, I heard next year, 2019, is like the last year for BronyCon. Yeah, BronyCon's dying.
Oh shit! I still want to go to a My Little Pony convention in my fursuit
Yeah.
and just hold a sign that says "I'm not one of you."
Not one of you.
Not one of you.
I was dragged here by my friend. Help.
Yeah, when I went to a
That's by
BabsCon,
yourself.
dude, when I went to a BabsCon last year, or actually no, this year, there was so many fursuiters there.
Dude, I want to go to
And when
Otakon as well. I hear Otakon has a lot of fursuiters.
Oh yeah.
Dude, furries are becoming so mainstream. I don't know how I feel about it.
I kind of like it, but at the same time, you know, it's like, I mean, I like it knowing that everybody knows what a fursuiter is, and
But there's just one concern I have. It's like if furries become so mainstream and like more people join the fandom, are the newer people gonna be like, hey, did you join recently too, or are you like a veteran? And I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? I have a fursuit. What do you think?
I'm a fursuit. What do you think?
I feel like the more popular for the furry fandom gets, actually, maybe the less hate it will get. Cause like, I think with
Yeah.
the furry fandom, maybe like a couple of years ago, it wasn't as popular, I think, and then like, people used to be like, oh, what are furries? Now like people are like, okay, now I know what a furry is.
I joined the fandom like it's almost been like 8 years since I joined the fandom.
Damn. Dude, it's been like 2 years for me. Actually, no, scratch that. A year and a half.
Oh,
Like,
you're
I'm
such
just
a
still
young
there.
Wayne. You're such a young Wayne.
Yeah,
Damn, a
Yeah,
year and
I'm
a
That's
about
why-
the same, about a year and a half.
damn, a
I'm
year.
still trying to know what everything goes on in the fandom. Like, I already know about Dungeons and Dragons. I already know it's too common. I know about Majira Strawberry, and he's already like, he's already like pretty much like a king of like furry trash, pretty much like.
Oh shit,
In a
we
way.
mentioned Majira. We can add him in the title.
And also, I know that like circles are pretty much made it like by the fandom. It's not like an actual mythical creature that existed like thousands of years ago. Like people actually made circles like in the fandom. Whenever I see circles nowadays, I think of like cheesecake. You know.
Mm-hmm.
No, just cheese wheels.
Oh, did you hear what my plan for if I get an angel dragon fursuit? I want it. Hmm?
Replicate it like telephone and be like telephone number 2, but this time like the number 2 telephone is gonna be like.
I want to get
It's
an.
gonna be.
fucking love Dante.
I want to get an. I want to get an angel dragon mersuit and name it Angel Dust. So when I'm at a convention,
Dust.
I can be like, anybody want to do some angel dust, and everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? my one.
Just someone goes, you like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do angel dust.
And all the con staff is gonna be like, wait, what the fuck did that dude just say?
Dude,
my
all I
one
wanted-
friend told me that when I get an angel dragon fursuit, instead of squeaking, just sniff and pat at my nose.
I know that with Dungeons and Dragons, most of them will have like a squeaker like in their mouth. Some of them won't have a squeaker, and they'll like try to make they'll try to do their best to make a more like a chirp noise than a squeak.
See, I don't care that people like squeak in fursuit, but if you're trying to have like a conversation and they keep squeaking, I'm like, how the fuck is this gonna happen? How is this gonna work?
I know, like it's kind of like this. It's like with some furries, they don't really talk. They replicate more of as like an animal. And then there's furries like us where we just pretty much talk in our fursuits. We act more human, and that's where anthropomorphic furries come to play.
Yeah, and then there's
Then,
people
like-
like me, and when I start talking, I don't stop talking.
I guess like the people that don't really talk in fursuits are more like feral, I guess.
Well, there's me. Instead of talking, I just bitch in my fursuit. I'm like, oh my god, it's way too hot. Fuck this shit. I'm taking my suit off.
Just bitch in my suit.
No, at the fursuit parade at Anthrocon 2018, I was bitching the entire way because I felt like I was gonna throw up with how sick I was, and I was in my full suit, and I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking hot. How long is this? Where the fuck am I going? I'm so confused. I can't see shit.
Dude, me, long hair, already been a month and a half of fursuiting, and so far my experiences are it's like it gets hot inside, but I barely care. And then like whenever I walk around in a non-furry convention, I get so much attention. Then I pose. Then it's like people like they always ask me if I'm a fox. And here's another thing. People called us Furbies instead of furries. Like
My dad told me to stop with the whole Furby shit, and I was like, Furbies?
I know, like I feel like that's like people kind of mispronounce it wrong. Like they'll just call us Furbies instead of furries, but in reality, we are called furries. We are furries, you know. Like
I'd rather be called yiffers than furries.
Oh my.
I feel like
God.
I used to have nightmares of Furbies. Like back when I used to first hear about Furbies, I used to get nightmares, like legit
Oh,
nightmares.
you were so lucky. Back in 2014, you know how on Facebook a lot of trends on profile pictures go around?
Uh-huh.
There was a Furby trend where they made your persona a Furby.
No.
I remember, I was like, oh my god, this is the dumbest thing ever.
Why Furbies? I don't like Furbies.
The dumbest thing ever is what just happened. This one Boston got his weapon and he was basically throwing like a whole bunch of different swords into this wall. And every time he was throwing in a group of swords, he was making very lewd puns. And I'm like, God damn it, I love this game.
It's like with the furry fandom compared to the MLP fandom, like I feel that there are a shit ton more role players in the MLP fandom. Because notice how in the MLP fandom there aren't like there isn't a such thing as a fursuiter in like an MLP fandom. So mostly like people end up just like making their own like pony sonas, and then they'll just like the first thing you do like when you add them as a friend request or when they send you a friend request, they'll message you, they'll be like, do you roleplay? Like that's the thing I've been I've been in the MLP fandom for like relatively 6 years now. Then I became a furry for like 1.5 years, so I know everything what goes in the MLP fandom.
Well, the best thing about Facebook is that whenever people send me messages, they don't ask for RPs anymore, so I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Like, with me, because the thing is, like, even though I'm not into MLP as much as I used to be, but I still feel the vibe of being a role player. But I don't really role play as often. Like,
dude, what we should do at Anthrocon next year, we should just straight up role play in the middle of the convention center.
And also, it's like, also it's like one of us could wear like a Rainbow Dash fursuit.
Kiki has a Rainbow Dash onesie.
There's that guy named Alan on Facebook, and he has like a Rainbow Dash fursuit.
What?
Like, yeah, it's like back then when I was in the MLP fandom, I used to call so pony suits, I used to call them cosplay suits because I didn't know like what the frick fursuiters were back then. Now I know everything about fursuiting.
See, I remember on YouTube I had a conversation with this one mascot guy who was like, don't call fursuiters mascotters and vice versa, and I'm like, why the fuck not? They're the same thing.
Oh, I would yeah, pretty much the same thing. It's like, so it's like with us, you know, we're fursuits, we were mascots who our mascots represent the fandom more, or ourselves.
Our mascots, our fursuits are more unique than your mascot costumes. I'd rather wear something I created myself than something that's copyrighted.
Oh my gosh, dude, literally, I'm going, so, I'll upload videos sometimes on Facebook about, like, weird random shit, and then next thing you know, like, oh yeah, like, remember that one, video that kept, like, going viral on Facebook? It was, like, the MLP one. Like, when I woke up, like, 3 hours later, I was like, holy shit, it got, like, 30,000 views.
Which was the MLP one?
Like, oh man, it was called like possibly the weirdest video ever, I think.
I can't. I smoke way too much weed. My memory sucks.
Possibly the weirdest. Like, this video's been getting like, oh shit, it literally got 30,000 views.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
so the thing is, this video's a year old, but when I started commenting on it, like about I think a couple weeks ago, then people started like commenting on it, and they're like, "What the fuck is it?" Like, I'll tag you in it.
All right, I'll check it out later.
Yeah, I just tagged in the photo. Like, yeah, it's like all of a sudden it just like went viral, and then like that's when I just muted the notifications in the group. Like, yeah, like literally people thought that I made that video, and I'm like, no, fuck you. Like, I didn't make that video. I just found it on YouTube.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, you sent that to me. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like, okay, so I had so many questions like when I saw that video, and then I was like, who, like, I wonder like how much time they actually spent making that. Oh my god, dude! Like literally, I was watching it and I was like, Okay. Now I know like how weird the MLP fandom gets sometimes. And what's kind of like weird is like a lot of them were just in their bras and panties, and they were just like standing on like ladybugs. Like every one of them were like they were just literally half naked, and the body was like just a regular human, and like but their head and tail and everything is just ponies. And I feel like they recorded and made this in like SFM. That was kind of like my guess because like I know that like the exact models look like that they're from SFM, like Source Filmmaker. And I think back in the fandom, like people in the MLB fandom, that's what they use, like SFM, like Source Filmmaker to make YouTube vids and stuff.
Dude,
That's kind of like how
my one picture I uploaded yesterday already has like 109 likes. Am I really that popular on Facebook?
Dude, I've actually reached to a point in Facebook popularity to where now I get added to random group chats a lot, and now it's like I get fans, but sometimes they're like weird people.
Don't you have like 2,000 followers on Facebook or something?
I have 2,087 followers, but I feel like the people who really watches my stuff are probably like 500 people within those 2,000 followers. And yeah, so I uploaded like a video of me like at the at my friend's house, like when we were doing the party thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, then I get like people just sharing my stuff, like even like, oh yeah, there's that video where I made that. Oh dude, I remember I made that dance video, and all of a sudden like people started like sharing that too. Dude, I actually do want to make like I actually do want to make dance vids in fursuits and see if I can actually attend the dance comp, knowing that it could possibly be my first time, like, and it could be like my first for a convention. Because
Dude, I was at
legit.
Floor Wars at Anthrocon, and basically
Ooh.
all I can say is that, oh my god, you are so limited to what you can do in fursuit.
Mm-hmm. Nowadays, I feel like everybody just does everything in a fursuit nowadays.
Like I don't doubt anybody who is in Floor Wars is gonna watch this. I'm sorry, but it was really cringy. It was interesting because I was high as fuck, but it was really cringy.
Really?
I cannot watch furry stuff on YouTube. It just gets really cringy.
Yeah. Actually, how I first like started becoming a fan of fursuiters is I actually found it through like watching furry cringe compilations on YouTube.
Oh my god. Dude, I was watching a few furry cringe compilations and I noticed a few of my friends are in it and I was like, hey, I know that person. I know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm friends with him.
I think the number one fursuiter that I first started like watching was Majira Strawberry. Even though I don't really watch it.
Hey,
nowadays,
wait, you
like,
mentioned him. We can add him in the title.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like,
dude, he has like I remember when he had like 50,000 subs. Now he has like 150,000. I'm like, who the hell keeps subbing to him in the fandom?
I think it's like people who just don't really know too much about the furry fandom. It's like people outside the furry fandom, they're like, oh look, Majira Strawberry. Yeah.
It's like, oh god,
like,
this guy is really popular. Let's just add him. I mean, I don't have anything against him. I'm just like, why?
Dude, I remember that day when he uploaded a vid of like Tide Pods on pizza and that got taken down, and he was like complaining about it on Twitter once that like his video got taken down. I honestly thought that the Tide Pod thing was just kind of stupid, you know, like people.
Dude, I
were
saw
just
this one picture where this guy put Tide Pods on pizza in a fursuit, and that got spread around Facebook a lot.
See, that's the thing I don't like about like these kind of trends. Like they're stupid. 2, it will get them to hospital. 3, it's like, you know, I feel like people are just so dumb nowadays when it comes to like trends like Tide Pods, you know.
Kiki said she would join the podcast, but she's babysitting her friend right now.
Really? Baby shit. I actually used to babysit, well, maybe like for a while, and I used to get paid it. then
Dude.
I got a new job, and then I don't work now because I broke my arm, and now I'm out of my cast, so I have to start working soon.
Well, you should do what every furry does: get popular on YouTube and get paid off other people paying them.
It's probably gonna be like really, really hard, but I'm
No,
probably
it's
just
not.
gonna
It's not hard getting popular on YouTube. All you have to do is just get a shout out from the jury, and you're good.
or just think outside the box and just get a shout out from like either Roman Atwood
or
and then
dude, if I could get a shout out from anyone, I want to get a shout out from Daddy iDubbbz.
Daddy iDubbbz.
I would love to get a shout
That's
out
the
by
thing,
iDubbbz.
It's like I just want to whenever I collab, I just want to collab with people who are like actual YouTubers. I just feel like with the furry YouTubers, it's like the only thing that goes around it is like pretty much within the fandom. Like
Oh, bro.
there isn't gonna be.
Oh, bro. There's me. I have 1,500 subs on YouTube. I'm one. I'm the realest furry YouTuber you're gonna meet. I don't sucker up to anyone. I say what's on my mind. I'm the only one who legitimately does not put ukulele music in the background and actually says fuck and shit in their videos. I think Stormy told me how to become a furry YouTuber is literally put ukulele music in the background. I think that's what he told me.
Really?
Yeah.
See, with me, I just want to be
He doesn't
more.
have ukulele music and Sonic music.
Oh yeah, I know.
Stormy.
Yeah, Stormy's the one who put Sonic music in. Yeah, he's the only unique one. So I was looking at Stormy's Patreon things, and he said if you become a Patreon for a certain amount, how much you pay, you can become a moderator. I don't do Patreon. Do you think I'm still his moderator?
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been streaming recently, so I haven't been able to write a comment and check. So I'm not too sure.
Stormy's been going through some
Yeah,
family
I know
stuff.
Stormy's went through family stuff. I know.
Well, to be fair, and I am a mod in Stormy's chat, but as that because of just being a patron, I kind of just kept dropping a shitload on him.
Take all my money. Take all my money.
I'm seeing a lot of weird
Take my
stuff
money.
going on Facebook.
Oh god, what kind of stuff is on Facebook?
Drama. I think Hero Fox just posted a status saying he was drunk. Then, like, I see people being depressed on Facebook, which is normal, because I think... Yeah, it's like... See, the thing is, with my friends, in my friends list, whenever I go on Facebook now, I'm seeing a lot of depressing statuses. Like,
Am I a hipster? Because I was friends with Kiro on Facebook before he got a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hipster.
If you point it out.
Yeah, I feel like now, like, he's pretty much becoming, like, the most hated, fursuiter. Cause, like, I'll notice that, in most of the group chats that I'm in on Facebook, people literally talk trash about Kiro Fox. And the thing is, people are still mad at him for, like, what happened.
Wait,
There's, like,
is it Kiro the one who's on YouTube, or is there a different Kiro I'm thinking about?
Kiro on Facebook.
Send me a picture
Kiro
of him.
Lewis.
Oh, Lewis. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Okay, then I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, never mind.
He recently changed his name to Kiro Fox, and like, yeah, nowadays I just feel like he just gets hate more often, and people are still mad about, like, I think there's like that one brony guy, and Kira said something. Well, the thing is, like, what he said, it wasn't really meant to be offensive, but the brony kid actually suicided.
Yes,
And
yes,
then-
I know about that. Everyone
Yeah.
hates him because of. I don't
It's just
I don't hate Kiro. He hasn't wronged me in any way, so I don't hate him.
well, what's kind of strange is that, like, people are still, like,
Are they
at it, you know?
are
Like,
they still bashing him because of that? He did not mean it.
yes.
It was a
Like,
meme.
people-
He did not mean it.
I was in a group chat yesterday, and yeah, like, people are still talking trash about that. I'm like, y'all need to just let it go, you know? And, like, y'all are just kind of, you know,
You're
Y'all
kind
are-
of just
y'all are
beating a
just
dead
kinda-
horse at the moment.
They're just kind of bullies
Yeah.
now.
Why do I?
yeah, literally the only the only fans that Kiro gets nowadays are just pretty much furries who like who aren't like, I don't know.
Who aren't educated in the fandom and just add people because of their fursuits.
Yeah,
So you
I
mean
feel like
basics.
yeah.
So you mean basics.
Yeah, I feel like most of his fans are now just basic furs. Cause like I feel like since the whole thing went on, like with Kiro, like a lot of people have been leaving him. They've been thinking that like Kiro is pretty much like a everyone was saying that like Kiro is just a hard friend to deal with and a friend who only just like focuses about himself, and then because of that, like a lot of people have been leaving him as a friend. So I feel like he's been losing a lot of friends lately, but now like he's currently dating someone. That's new.
Kiro is dating someone. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's dating a guy named Michael. I forgot like the last name, but I know the first name.
Day 526
Hey,
without
Brannick
sex. I am now a
said
level 400 mage.
Pokemon
Mother's
Go is still
basement
a
is
thing.
cold and
Why
lonely,
though?
but I will make do with Bessie, my hand.
Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, I still have my Pokemon Go still on my phone. It's just I haven't played it in so long. And then this girl named MK Brennick just posted a status saying Pokemon Go is still a thing. Why though?
Well, because a lot of Pokemon fans like the whole virtual reality aspect.
Dude, if you go to Japan and Seoul and South Korea, people there still play Pokemon Go.
Do I
And
still
actually,
play
if you walk
Pokemon Go?
everywhere in the restaurants in like Japan, people still play Pokemon Go. Oh, I'm actually gonna tag you in something cool. Like it's like this it's like this Toyota A86. It's like a mini model but has like real functioning lights and stuff. Oh, and they said that they're giving them away. That's cool.
Whoa, that's so cool.
My
Oh,
God,
yeah, look.
Devil May Cry is literally doing Shakespeare right now. Full play, like for no reason. He's literally talking to a skull in his hand. Like, oh my God, are you guys really doing Shakespeare?
Shakespeare.
Crisis hotline, how can I help? Well, I'm feeling suicidal. Great, can you fly a plane? I love that. Damn, we've been recording for like 47 minutes. Holy shit.
I know. You know the longest actually to me that's not long because whenever I'm on group chats, I'll go as long as 3 hours, literally.
Yeah, normally.
And then next thing you know, it's like 3 a.m. So we started recording at like 12 a.m. Now we look at the clock, it's 3 a.m. And then friends are like, "Oh, why did you? Damn, we really did went on for a long
It's like
time."
kicked into a boss fight. I was not ready for that.
I should ask Inverno if we can invite Lazermuffin to the Yeet squad.
Dude, I'm down. I'm literally down to any new group chats. Like, I feel like Facebook group chats, well, people just aren't on it that often. I feel like people still are, but
Oh yeah, it's all about Telegram and Discord now. Dude, if Telegram was able to add group calls, I wonder how popular Telegram would be.
Right?
I feel like the only people I'll ever come across on Telegram are just like fursuiters.
Oh, fursuiters and
feel like-
poppy-furs, that's all Telegram is.
I feel like normal furs and just basic furs are just on Facebook everywhere.
Sometimes you'll find people on Telegram who don't have suits because all they can do is just put a picture of their art, you know, on their as their profile pic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The one thing I've ever noticed with my persona is I've never really commissioned an NSFW art of my persona, but I'm actually gonna do it pretty soon once I get the money to.
My friend drew.
So
My one friend drew
I really want to do
NSFW.
one too.
I have NSFW art of mine. It's just one. I don't even remember what I did with it.
I feel like mine is just like, see, with my persona, he really looks kinky, and just the way I make him lewd. So I just wanna.
Who's
yeah.
that? Who's that
Someone that's
one?
Weapon is
Who's the
broken.
one furry artist
I
that
love it.
Who's the one furry artist that all the basics always make their art, their profile pictures?
I feel like it could be either Valve.
Yes, Valve. Yes. Would you commission Valve to draw your persona, knowing basics could use that as their profile picture?
Oh yeah. See, with me, I'm just like going to the furry group page on Facebook, and that's where I look for people to commission for them to draw my persona art. And most of them aren't really like popular furry artists, and that's because like yeah, it's like I feel like people will just like steal my design. The only thing that will set other people's persona off, like, but just by looking at mine's, is the cross tattoo on the left cheek. That's the only way to tell if it's McFlurry Lazermuffin.
Yeah, I forgot about the cross tattoo when I was drawing you. I didn't even realize that there was a cross on. I was like, oh wait, there's a cross on the cheek.
Yeah. See, that's the man. That's where I make my persona very original. Is I just put the cross tattoo.
Yeah, and then there's mine where I'm basic as fuck.
I
Really
I saw
broken.
this.
Spawn in swords.
Oh yeah. Also, do you guys ever have any of you guys ever played Blaze Blue?
Blaze Blue?
I've heard of it, but I haven't tried it.
It's like this anime RPG fighting game. Well, actually not RPG, but more of a fighting game.
I remember there's this one game that had
Just
like a
for the-
blue dragon. I can't remember what it was called though.
Could have been Skyrim, I guess. Skyrim has tons of
No, it
dragons.
was a PS2 game. Speaking of PS2 games, does anyone remember Attack and the Power of Juju or whatever the fuck it was?
I actually don't have.
Ooh,
I
what
never
about
played.
what about Tai? That one with the that little anthropomorphic kangaroo dog you played as. It was called TY, I believe is what it was. It was a PS2 game.
Interesting.
It was a platform.
I will. Like with me, I actually owned a PS1, but never a PS2. I used to play Tomb Raider 1 and 3 on it.
I have Tomb
I remember,
Raider. I think I have Tomb Raider 3
The
on
old
it.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, everyone masturbated over her triangle titties.
Triangle.
Watch
That's
out
what
for
I was
them pointy
thinking
bits. Da 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 da. Then you like get poked by the pointy boobs and you lose like 50 HP.
I remember how hard the controls were on the Tomb Raider 1. Like, mines didn't have analog sticks, so it was so hard to control her. Just by jumping and onto platforms, I kept falling down. And whenever I just
Dude, that's
tapped
what I
onto
hated
my-
about PlayStation 1 games. Like, the early models of the controllers didn't have analog. So, most of the
Yeah.
games didn't support analog. So, if you were to use it, it was really, like, awkward to, like, control your character. That's why
Yeah, that's what like.
That's why platformers kind of sucked on PS1.
Dude, that's the same case scenario with Tomb Raiders on my PS1 was that it was actually hard to control her. One tap on the up button, she will actually walk a meter forward, literally.
Wow.
And that's where I would fall off and just literally piss everywhere because it was just hard. Like the first training level was just impossible to beat because I kept like falling off the ledge and everything. And then I rage quit, it's just. But then there's this other game that I actually liked playing, and it was Toy Story 2.
I had Toy Story 2 for the N64, and that game was pretty fun.
I remember or actually no wait, it was Toy Story 2. Then I also had Buzz Lightyear for PlayStation 1.
I had this
Then I also
I had this one Toy Story racing game for the PS1.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember. It was almost like Mario Kart, like similar, but not
Yeah.
really.
I would always play as a little RC guy because he was the only one I actually knew how to control.
I think I'm the only person alive who has not seen the last Toy Story movie.
Toy Story 3? I think they're
Then,
making I think they're making a fourth Toy Story.
Ooh.
Wait,
Wait, for-
Jesus.
If only I had an Xbox One right now, I'd have a PC and a Nintendo Switch. I feel like I'm like the one
I have
left out.
I have my Xbox One next to my PC right now because the TV I use for my Xbox One, I put an RGA into it so I can dual monitor my PC with it.
Ooh. See, nowadays, like, I know that with PS1, they actually made an HDMI cable for PS1.
Oh,
So if your
bullshit.
TV doesn't have those AV cables, I feel like AV cables are a nightmare sometimes because, like, it's like with some TVs, they will only have the left and right, but they won't have like
Yeah,
the
they would have mono stereo.
yeah. See, whenever I go to the hotels, they would only have like the left and right, and like my the AV cables will have the red and yellow and white. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I feel like nowadays I just use HDMI for all my consoles. I barely use AV. I just feel like AV is just like the cables, like one of them will just wear out and will stop working. I just feel like AV cables are just more delicate than HDMI.
Dude,
And
when
plus
you
they get
when you
tangled
said
more.
when you said AV cables and like TVs, I kept thinking about some of the hotels that would always offer like Nintendo 64s for like money, so you can like pay to play like N64s.
Oh,
And
I
I'm like,
hate those. Yeah, it's like you have to pay to play.
dude,
But then there's always a way. It's like you bring your own Nintendo Switch, you hook it up and start playing.
yeah, like if like back in the day, if you didn't want to do that, all you had to do was just bring a deck of cards and just play like poker all day.
I still don't even know how to play Texas Hold'em.
My friend taught me how to play Texas Hold'em. I completely forget how to do that now.
I used to play Stackers 21, I think, or
Speaking of
Poker
Stacker,
21.
remember Stacker from the arcades?
Oh, dude, actually, I'm actually really good at Stackers game. I actually got the major prize many times actually.
My friend got the major prize the one time. He got a cell phone out of it, and when it dropped, it broke.
See,
Oh,
there's a Stackers game in the arcade game like where my friends hooked me. Now I just want to go there because I could literally win a Xbox One if I want to.
Oh, you
And I'm
should.
really good at it. Like I've been playing for like years and years, and I can actually hit major prize. People don't know how I do it. See, with me, I already know how the game works, so I can actually win it very easily. Like that's how I was able to win my Amazon Echo Dot. Like I won an Amazon Echo Dot because all they had was like headphones. They didn't have like PS4 or anything, so it was just kind of boo. I didn't want headphones because I already have a good headphone, and it's like the Beats and Sony ones I have.
Yeah.
And also like
The only headphones I'm using Turtle Beaches right now.
Turtle
I can't
Beaches.
do it now.
Those are actually pretty good. Like for
No one
like
ever
gaming.
uses Turtle Beaches anymore. Everyone uses Astros.
Astros. Oh, dude, I remember like when Turtle Beaches were the thing before.
Yeah, back on the 360, Turtle Beaches were huge.
Now it's just probably something else. I'm still kind of ashamed that like I haven't even gotten to get a Xbox One yet, but I got a Nintendo Switch instead of an Xbox One.
If I were to get a
But-
Switch, I would only get a Switch for the Gen 8 Pokemon games. Other than that, I wouldn't want one.
Oh, and also the new Super Smash Brothers is coming out.
Snake!
I just realized
Snake!
that.
Snake!
But the thing is, they're not adding Waluigi. Yeah.
I wish Waluigi was added. Oh well. Don't believe me, just wah.
But what I do love in Super Smash Brothers is Falco, the blue birdie.
Yeah, Falco. Everyone wants to fuck Falco.
Everyone wants to ship Falco and Star Fox together.
Yeah, but what
I've
about
seen,
what
like-
about Star Wolf? Wolf is the one with the big wolf cock.
Yeah, everybody just leaves Star Wolf out. These singles, because, it's like the first thing I do, like when I type in Star Fox, I see lewd pictures of Star Fox and Falco being shipped together.
That ain't
Then, like-
Falco. That ain't Falco. Oh, oh, wombo combo. Oh.
I remember like in the GameCube Super Smash Brothers, there's like this boss, like the big hand boss.
Yes.
Like if you remember that.
Yeah, crazy hand.
Uh-huh. In order to win, you'd have to give the hand like 1,000 damage, I think. And it was like I think I remember it being like the hardest boss that I've actually played against.
I remember Master Hand for the Nintendo 64. I would always play the N64 version of Smash Bros.
Dude, I have my Nintendo 64. It's in my closet right now. I have Star Fox and GoldenEye. Those
Dude,
are like the only games
GoldenEye is
I
the
have.
best.
Oh yeah, also 006 is an asshole. Like he starts betraying 007 and in the end you have to like kill him
For England, James.
for England. Yeah, it's like 007 is like the best OG game ever.
Dude, you can't call yourself a first-person shooter first-person shooter player if you never played GoldenEye.
Yeah, wasn't GoldenEye like the first-person shooter game? Or no, it was Doom, I think.
Doom was
Isn't it?
Doom was one of the first ones, but GoldenEye revolutionized first-person shooters.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, like I think on my phone, like I still have the old Doom game.
I still have Doom for the PC.
Oh, and if you go to oneMoreLevel.com, like online games. Oh yeah, before when I had like an iPhone, what I used to do at school is go on the computer. This is before I had Facebook. I used to go on oneMoreLevel.com and used to play like online games. I remember playing Balloon Wars. I remember playing SAS Zombie Assault.
Balloons Tower Defense.
Yeah, dude, I used to play that a
Dude,
lot.
I have Balloons Tower Defense 6 on my phone. I play that sometimes.
And then I used to Oh yeah, and then I used to play stick figure games. Like there's like this game like
Of all the stick figure games I've played in my days.
Dude, I remember stickpage.com. I used to play fuck. There's like so much, so I can't really remember too well.
Does anyone remember coolmathgames.com?
Oh,
Play that every day in computer class.
Yeah, play that in computer class. Play math games? Nah, let's just play freaking Block Swords or whatever all the cool kids played.
oh, dude, remember Roblox back then?
Yeah, Roblox was actually fun back then. And nowadays it's just like memes.
See, here's the thing. With Roblox, if you say the word like I forgot what it was, like yeah, see with Roblox, if you say the word stupid, it gets censored on Roblox chat. It's turning into a Club Penguin friendly chat.
Yeah,
I
you have
remember,
to be creative with your words now.
Uh-huh. I remember like when I said the word
Not
Despacito.
alive.
When I said the word Despacito on Roblox, it got censored. I was like, that's not a bad word.
I wonder if you say the word Decidueye, it'll get censored.
Probably.
It's like, why did it get censored? It's just a Pokemon.
Yeah, see with Roblox, I feel like nowadays it's like getting way too kid friendly, and I can actually see the reason why. A lot of 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds are playing Roblox, and to believe it or not, 95% of the friends I talk to on Roblox still, they're like 3 and 4 years old, like literally.
All the kids are gonna go on Roblox and then they're gonna evolve to Fortnite.
But here's the thing, you know, I told them that I had a Facebook, so I have a feeling that they're probably gonna stalk my Facebook too, you know. Then they're gonna find my lewds, and then I'm doomed.
They're gonna stalk your Facebook and realize you're a furry, and then you're gonna bring more kids into the fandom, and we're all gonna blame you.
And the another thing is they're gonna look through my loot.
No, not your lewds.
Like I remember when I was 9 years old, I used to look up. Oh man, I used to look up. what was her name? Oh yeah, I used to look up Crystal Ludes.
Crystal Ludes. Dude, I remember when I was younger, I wanted to go to CartoonNetwork.com on my mom's computer, but I accidentally typed in Cartoon X, and I got to a lot of hentai stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? My mom wasn't even disappointed.
Oh my gosh. Dude, to be honest with the truth, like, oh no, I got locked out. Okay, good. Like, to be honest, I still have a crush on Crystal. Literally.
Dude,
like,
imagine
she's like,
if they added Crystal into Smash Brothers, imagine how many furries would just masturbate instead of actually play the game.
probably like a lot.
Dude, imagine what Crystal's like down smash would be. Imagine if she like spread her legs. You know how many times people would just pause the game and just move the camera angle?
I feel like Crystal would win World War III. How? When she enters a battlefield, all she does is she has to spread her legs, and then like people in the battlefield will just stop, look at her, like
Spread your
look
shit.
at her, you know what part, and then like we'll masturbate to death, and then that's how everyone was defeated.
Dude, okay. Imagine if imagine if when you woke up tomorrow, all the furries in the world were like teleported to a different planet as their persona. How long would it be until people start getting tired of everyone's bullshit and start killing everyone?
Probably like very instantly.
Alright,
I feel.
what if all the furries in the world like lived in like some specific area, but the rules were you can act like an animal, like you wouldn't get in trouble for killing people if you needed it for like for hunting and all that. How many people would have to learn self-defense?
Probably.
I'd be the type of guy to always carry a gun with me, like open carry, like an M16, and I'd be like, anyone want to try shit? I got a gun on my back. I'm not afraid to use it. They'd be like,
you know what I kind of would imagine this world to be? It's like there's like a world where furries and humans are living together. So it's like we're still living in this time period, and all of a sudden scientists they managed to make a new evolution breed of furries.
alright,
Like 25 years later.
Right here. As you were saying, what if there was a device that you could turn into your persona, but you couldn't turn back? Would you do it?
I would do that.
I
would do that.
I would definitely do it.
Alright, I would do it too, but the only thing I'd be concerned about would be the repercussions. I'd be like, one, how am I going to get income now since I lost my job? Two, would I still be able to drive? Because I would need to get a new license. And would they assign a license to an animal?
I feel like if they were to like they'll actually make it so that furries will have like the same rights as humans, and I feel like they should, because it's like if they talk and do human things, they should automatically be given like human rights, knowing that they talk, they could drive, they could do whatever.
Yeah, but then there's one more question. Would cross-sex between furries and humans still be allowed, or would that be considered bestiality?
Actually, it would be, because like one is like if they do it, your child will either be born as a human or a furry.
Or
It's like the other two.
mixture between both, like some of those anime furries.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, like those anime furries.
Yeah.
I was thinking there could probably be a mixture.
Yeah, but all the humans would want to date furries just because they're not.
Oh shit, dude! I just like mentioned you in the comments, and now the video has jumped up to like 30.6K views instead of 30.4. Oh shit!
Am I becoming a poppy furry because of you?
Dude. I feel like my video is gonna go so viral to the point to where furries are just gonna start hating on me, saying, "Ew, you're an MLP fan." I'm like, this is freaking year ago. Why do you still hate on me still? You know, fuck off.
Dude, my post on Facebook I made, I'm so confused. The furry fandom annoys me so much, but I love fursuits, and it has 24 likes on it. I love this fandom, but why so many invites to random 18 plus Yeet chats? XDDDDDDD.
That's what happens. Like with me, like every morning I wake up, I get invited by like a Yeet group chat, and then what I do is I either mute it, but if I feel like people message just like too much in it, I'll leave, and then the admin would keep adding me back in, and I have to keep leaving. Yeah, and then like it's not even Yif. They'll post like dead memes, like Dat Boy Froggy in there still, and they'll post Harambe memes like they were, and that's why I left the group chat because I didn't want to see dead memes anymore. Then I kept getting invited back in, and I hate it. You know, it's like leave me alone. Also, I feel like people are making Rule 34 Fortnite characters, and
Oh.
I saw it.
Oh god, they're making
Yes.
Fortnite characters in R34. What has the world come
I
to?
saw it. Oh my gosh, I already saw it.
Should have expected. They have 3D models.
Oh yeah, I saw. And also, I saw lewd SFM vids of Fortnite characters, and I'm like, I'm done with the internet. But I can't be done with the internet because, you know, it's like back when MLP characters were first being like sexualized into Rule 34 characters. I was like, what? I was done with the internet, but nah, I'm not even done with like I'm never done with the internet because there'll always be a new show where they'll sexualize characters, and then like a couple years later, you're gonna be like, this isn't new anymore, and then like I don't know.
Dude, I wonder how much. Dude, what we should. They need a. Would it be a good idea if they made like a Cartoon Network show that had like nothing but anthropomorphic animals? How bad do you think that would backfire in the fandom?
Like if it's a good show, it would not backfire, but it's like the show has to be really bad, like Teen Titans Go, where the storyline does not mix up too well, and it like
What
I
they
don't
gotta
know.
do is that if they were to do that, I'd say screw Cartoon Network, add that shit on Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult Swim keeps bringing back the good shows, but Cartoon Network just keeps ruining it
Dude,
all.
Adult Swim did an amazing job on ending Samurai Jack.
Especially with Samurai Jack.
The
Network's
scene
like,
where
no.
where Jack killed one of the daughters of Aku and realized that was blood and not oil, he was traumatized.
Oh, dude, you know what I want Cartoon Network to bring? I mean, actually, not Cartoon Network, but what I want for Adult Swim to do is also bring back Johnny Test.
Oh hell yeah. Dude, did you see
Hey,
Teen
guess-
Titans is gonna get another season?
What?
Like the original
Like-
Teen Titans is gonna get another season.
Dude,
Dude, I
I'm down.
hope Adult Swim picks it up. I do not want Cartoon Network to pick it up.
I actually unfollowed Cartoon Network like a while ago because like I felt like they kept ruining like a lot of the good shows, and when they do ruin a good show, like it just backfires.
The only
like-
show I now watch on Cartoon Network is Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball is all I watch.
Oh, dude, I love that show. Amazing
Dude,
World
remember
of
the scene on
Gumball.
Gumball where Gumball had to
I
blow a
don't really
balloon?
watch TV anymore.
No, I remember
gave
when
up on
like
TV.
Gumball just. Oh yeah, speaking of the Amazing World of Gumball, like I've seen so much like fan-made R34 videos of it, like not too long ago.
Dude, Gumball literally made an episode about fan fiction.
Well, did they?
Yeah, they made an episode on fan fiction, they made an episode on SJWs, they did everything. Dude, look up SJW Gumball. Gumball is like, was like, I've learned the arts in the SJW warrior, social justice warriors, and he was like, you should check your privilege, and then like an whole anime battle fights out.
Oh, dude, you know like the Battlefield 5 trailer?
Yeah.
How like it got so much hate, but at the same time it was like being too like politically correct. and
Cheers,
everything.
love. The Cavalry's here. Oh wait, wrong game.
Then I looked on Black Ops 4 dislikes, and surprisingly, Battlefield 5 has more dislikes than Black Ops 4, unfortunately.
I was hoping Battlefield 5 would have went back to modern, or at least Vietnam.
I just hope that when we start playing it, like I just hope that it's not too bad. Cause I feel like with trailers it can be somehow different than like if you were to actually fully play the game. But
Yeah, just like Infinite Warfare. That game wasn't bad. I enjoyed Infinite Warfare.
But people hated the trailer. They're like, "What the fuck is this Halo and
Dude.
Star Wars shit?" Like,
Dude,
flying in
with
space.
Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, those are the only two future Call of Duties where they made a game mode without the jump packs, and everyone still did not care about it. And then comes Black Ops 3 with the same jump pack feature, no game mode without the jump packs, and people are still sucking Treyarch's dick on that game.
I know. I feel like, with people, it's like, okay, so I know with Infinity Ward, they like to make their games more futuristic, and Treyarch, they like to keep their original, but they will sometimes go futuristic, but at least with Treyarch, they had Black Ops Zombies and Black Ops 2 Zombies, 3 Zombies.
Yeah, true.
I feel that, like, oh man, I feel like Call of Duty is just kind of going. It's like it's like
What Call of Duty needs to do, they need to stop making the new games and bring Call of Duty Online to console and just keep updating that game every year.
oh, Call of Duty Online. I think I remember Call of Duty Online.
It's the free-to-play Chinese version that's way better than the original Call of Duties.
Oh. Yeah, I think I remembered maybe playing a little bit of it. Didn't they like shut that down too?
No, Call of Duty Online, I believe, is still going on.
Oh.
Well, the reason why it's only on PC is because China banned consoles.
Jeez.
That's why PC is so superior in China.
That sucks. Their government has something so against consoles, I guess.
I think they banned consoles because back when they thought that they could use it as like supercomputers and like intelligence hubs and all of that, and then they haven't realized, well, PC can do so much more than consoles can, and they kind of just not really ban PCs.
Mm-hmm. I literally think that's just kind of a stupid ban, literally, because it's like consoles, they're not as superior as PC. It's like PC can do everything, mods and
they can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like with China, it's like they're not as good as, and plus China hates us because US is in debt, and literally, like, if you look at like the economy, it's like we never like keep like, for all the resources that we get from China, like we're in so much debt right now.
Oh,
and it's
sure.
like literally so scary. I feel like it's gonna go to a point to where they're gonna like want to start a war with us soon.
Well, you see, if they start a war, it'd be like Battlefield, because it'd be the US versus China versus Russia.
Mm-hmm. And also, it's like, it's like, now that, oh yeah, it's like, I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say, damn it. I'm like having one of those moments where, like, I can't even think of words inside my mind.
Yeah, it's like, it's 1:35 where I'm at, and I'm like, kind of can't really think of words anymore.
Mm-hmm. Right now, what I am thinking about is getting a boba and a Starbucks drink. I know boba doesn't close until like midnight, and it's 10:35 p.m. right here.
Yo, you should totally come pick me up and we can get Starbucks together.
What I want to do is, if I ever save up enough, I actually wanted to fly like to where you are, and maybe if you or your friends, wherever you plan on having a sleepover, I'd definitely be down. And maybe just kind of like do a round trip, and maybe stay for like.
We all get a hotel, and we just like furry up the hotel.
Mm-hmm. Because by the time I'll be working, like, also I have discounts for airlines, so I can definitely travel.
Yeah, and you want me to come to MFF, but I'm like, I don't want to fly with my fursuit, and everyone's telling me what you can do, and I'm like, I still don't want to fly because I don't have money to get to the airport.
Yeah, that's the thing with some people. It's like they don't want to fly it, but most of the people drives, but it's really risky. Oh, you know Chris Loop?
Looping?
He told me, uh-huh. Like he told me that when he used to drive with his buddies to like different conventions, he used to drive in his car where it didn't have AC. Then he got pulled over by cops, and he used to get handcuffed because cops would think that he looked like he was on meth or cocaine. And he said that he had red eyes. He was sweaty because he was driving for 9 hours straight, and he didn't have AC in his car. It was hot, so he had to roll down the windows. And yeah, Chris was telling me of how like he would get arrested all the time. He said when he was going to the convention in Arizona, and on his way back, he got arrested. Like after like so, his buddy was driving his car. Then he fell asleep. The next he woke up, the cops pulled over the car, and they put Chris and his buddy in handcuffs, and they began searching the car. Thing in Arizona is if you were caught with weed, it's a 6 months sentence to jail. And since the cops didn't find weed, they found bonds. They didn't find weed. And then they gave Chris and his buddy $850 ticket. So what Chris had to end up doing is he had to go back to Arizona 3 times just to clear that ticket.
Oh
And he had
wow.
to bring his weed card. Yeah, Arizona, they have a really big if with weed there. Like that's literally how harsh it is. It's like they didn't have weed; they just had bombs. But then the cops gave him like $850 ticket.
You see,
Because they
In
don't.
Pennsylvania, if you have a bong and you get caught, you can just say I use it for tobacco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but in Arizona, it's like the thing is, Arizona is a straight up full red Republican state, and they hate weed. They hate like the smoke, like they hate potheads there, literally. And yeah, like Chris told me that he actually got arrested so many times. Like when he used to drive, he'd think that like he noticed that cops will just pull them over for nothing, and he was saying that they just like to assume that like he did something, but he didn't. Like
Damn.
cops in like different states, yeah.
I remember the one
That's why.
time me and my one friend were going on a burn run, and we were and he handed
Uh-huh.
me the joint, and I dropped it in his car, and I was looking
Uh-huh.
for it, and my one friend was like, my bacon sensors are going off, and like a minute later, a
Uh-huh.
cop drove by.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh, like, did the cop like end up not noticing and just like
No,
pass
no,
by, or?
the cop didn't care because my friend was driving a Saab, like a Saab
Uh-huh.
92X is like the Subaru, if you will,
Uh-huh.
and the people in PA are like only old people drive Saabs, and
Uh-huh.
so the cops thought he was like some responsible adult and didn't really smoke any of the weed, so the cops
Uh,
didn't care.
See, if you were driving like a 92 Honda Accord, you'd get pulled over. Cause like I noticed like with a Honda Accord, like a really old Honda Accord, they're known as like a drug dealer car,
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
Accords are like the most easiest car to break into as well.
Uh, and the thing is, my friend Chris drives a old Honda Accord, so that's why he ended up getting pulled over so many times, and he used to get arrested so many times.
Damn.
Yeah, but the thing is, he used to live in. Oh yeah, he told me about a story when he used to live in Midwest. He said over there, people hated him. Literally, girls would not date him, and also like, um, people would actually go around and rob stores in there. Because if you don't know the story about like Midwest, so back in Midwest, like people would actually get their houses broken into, and I heard that recently a lot of bad people from Chicago moved up to Midwest. Also, Midwest gets cold as negative 30 degrees, and it would like literally crack the windshields and break it because of the freezing temperature.
Damn.
And he would say that when he lived in Midwest, back then the snow would be so deep that when he opened the door, the snow was like covering the doorway. He'd have to use the shovels and shovel his way out. And he was saying that Midwest is horrifying. Like nowadays, businesses like moved out of Midwest, so now there's barely anything there anymore. And yeah, it's like literally just nothing but like thieves and like murderers that lives in Midwest now. And I was like shocked. I was like, holy shit! It's like I thought it was like Mexico that's like that has all those, but nah.
Where's Midwest? Like,
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think it's like somewhere up north of forgot. He was telling me like a really tragic story, like a Midwest. Like he used to get bullied a lot in high school. Like people would literally like try to murder him in school. So that's why Chris ended up becoming homeschooled instead, because he couldn't handle like the bullies there. And oh yeah, he was saying that the bullies there were more severe than bullies here. Like they'll actually like physically threaten you, even kill you if they wanted to.
oh wow.
I was like, damn. Yeah, see, like if you know anyone who lives in the Midwest, they'll probably like tell you the same thing that I guess my friend Chris told me. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like ever go visit there.
Like, which state is like Midwest?
I forgot actually. I can look it up on like on World Map, because he was telling me maybe some parts of like, I know it's Midwest, and he said it gets super cold in the region. Oh yeah, I think it was rat. There's like so many states in the Midwest. I'm guessing Wisconsin, I think.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I have my friend Chris if he's ever awake. You know, like nowadays, I know like everyone was saying that Chris hasn't been going to the meetup since then because he's been recently dating. He was saying that I was like the only friend that took him out fursuiting, because he said that he barely knows anyone, well, friends in his area who fursuits. And he said that he's kind of horrible with reaching out with people. And he said that now he currently doesn't have a car. He did, but I think it broke and he sold it. And he said he's getting a new car soon. So that way, when he does, he could drive to my house, drive me to places now. See, I'm the only...
You should tell Chris to come to Pennsylvania, because there's furries everywhere here.
Dude, me and Chris will be dying to go anywhere, especially to a party where we went to a couple days ago. Like, I was there, it was fun, and I didn't want to drink because I drove. I want to be responsible, but I did 7 huge puffs of weed, like, when I was there.
Yeah, let's not drink, but let's get high as fuck.
Yeah. See, the thing with drinking is that, like, I'm skinny. I can get, like, my body can be really sensitive to alcohol. If I ever have anything over 2 shots, I can get, like, completely, like, well, not completely, but I can get...
Dude, my one
reasonably
friend
drunk.
gave me some dank-ass weed the other day. I smoked it, and I literally, like, blacked out because how good it was.
I don't like how when I drive friends to a party and all of a sudden they peer pressure me to drink, knowing, like, forgetting that I'm the driver and they're not.
It's like, bro,
Yeah, those
I'm the driver. How about you drive, you get pulled over, and I just drive away? How about that?
Yeah, see, the thing is like, there's so much drinks everybody had over there. I could literally drink, but the thing is, since I drove, I could not, so I had to be super careful. But the thing is, we were just blasting music. I was just blasting Schoolboy Q, and I was blasting some of the other techno songs, like kind of like the one you were playing on your video before, like
Oh
forgot
yeah,
the name
let's
of the song,
go!
yeah, I was blasting that, and I was also blasting what was it? Oh, Excision. I was blasting Excision.
Dude, Excision is
2
the
days ago.
dubstep king.
Yeah.
Dastic and
Skrillex-
Excision.
Skrillex is just dead, but Excision like still lives on.
Skrillex is
Also,
old.
like-
Skrillex is old,
Mhm.
whatever.
I don't know anyone who listens to Skrillex anymore, to be honest.
The only time I
still
would,
do.
the only songs I would listen to with Skrillex is if he's featured in a song. Like ASAP has a song with Skrillex, "Wild for the Night." There's that.
Mhm.
There's Purple Lamborghini with Rick Ross. That has Skrillex.
The only well, in terms of rap, the only people I listen to is Suicide Boys and 21 Savage. Also, I will sometimes listen to I'm trying to remember the names. Also, like I will listen to some like emo bands at times, like Bring Me the Horizon and also a Motionless in White. I'll listen to them several times,
I
and I'll
chime
listen to
in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the
but
goddamn
also
door.
also Paramore. If you never heard
Ew,
of
who listens
Paramore,
to Paramore still?
my friend Emily does, but other than that, like that's pretty much the only friend I can relate to it. Then there's
Freaking Paramore. The
yeah.
last time I listened to Paramore was when they were featured in Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Guitar Hero World Tour.
Oh my god, dude. It's like, oh yeah, and also another band I listen to is Slipknot. But
Psychosocial.
I used to be fully into like just regular heavy metal. Now I just listen to like Suicide Silence. I also listen to Black Dahlia Murder. I also listen to Whitechapel. Then I also
Do you listen to Hollywood Undead?
Oh, I actually used to back in high school.
When I start
used to.
drinking, my dick does all my thinking. Hoes want to be seen with me, and I like them big thick titties. Teacups with extra filling. Whip it out, let me lick it quickly. Calm down, it's just a hickey. Blame it on this whiskey sipping. Gets me tipsy. Drink fast. Fuck, I forget how those go.
And I also listen to I used to listen to Five Finger Death Punch.
I like Five Finger Death Punch. They're alright.
Yeah. The only band I don't like is, well, I mean, I don't mind too much about it. It's just not my favorite, and it's 21 Pilots.
I remember. No, I remember when everyone first started talking about 21 Pilots. I was like, don't you mean Stone Temple Pilots?
Stone Temple Pilots?
Yeah, everyone kept talking about like what was a really popular song?
I think it was
like something about going back to the good old days or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was called.
So in terms of 21 Pilots, I think it was Heathens. I think.
No, no. Heathens was not. Heathens was around when.
Oh wait.
Heathens.
Stressed Out?
Yes, Stressed Out. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Oh yeah, because I remember like that one now has like 1 billion views. 21 Pilots Stressed Out has like 1.4 billion views. Also, like everybody also listens to what was his name? Crap, what was his name? Okay, let me search in the song. His name was there's like this one singer everybody listens to, and I'm just trying my best to see if I can find it. It was let's see.
You don't need $5,000 suit to be a furry. You need a $10,000 suit. Stupid ass. Forget responsibility.
Oh yeah, I just thought of the singer. So it's like nowadays everybody listens to like Shawn Mendes.
I never
like
Shawn
with me, I'm not really too big of a fan of like Shawn Mendes, but like at times whenever I feel like I get depressed, I'll like listen to him sometimes. Because sometimes like, well back then I used to be like a really depressed boy, so I didn't really like, I wasn't really as social as I was. Nowadays I'm like hella social, like I'll hit up with any furs.
Look what I tagged you in.
Wait. Oh wait, never mind. I thought I saw him at the furry meetup once, but then I looked twice at his hair, and I was like, yeah, literally with me, I actually want to see if I can do a dance comp, like when I go to MFFC, maybe just like once, like not. I don't really see myself as a dancer, just because I just want to do it. Yeah, everybody be like uploading like, let me see. Do you ever notice like on Facebook people like upload pictures of themselves like half naked? Like I think
Yeah.
the friend Brave and there's another girl I think she'd be like, oh, I lost I lost weight over time, and like my other friends would like upload pictures of. Well, I feel like with those people, they're more like with those people, it's like they're more like normal people than like people who are just complete like full on furries. Like with me, I don't really like upload pictures of myself too often. Like I will sometimes, and it's like with me, I just post like furry stuff, like, pretty much. Rarely do I ever. Well, I know I talk about food sometimes. Like food just turns me on, you know. Like I have
Oh,
like a huge.
that's some nice food you got there.
Yeah. Then I also
Full
upload
of
pictures of
narcissist
myself
food.
in my first year. Also, when I went to Comic-Con, like I kept getting interviewed by like news people, you know,
Why?
because they were like, I've never seen a fursuiter there, and I was like pretty much one of the only fursuiters, so they wanted to interview me. I remember like the questions were kind of hard to answer. People were like, so how much do you know about the fandom? And at that time I stood there and I like was literally speechless for like 5 minutes because I didn't know like completely too much about the fandom, and I felt like I might make the furry fandom look bad if I said something I don't even know like what I said. So I just told them that like I'm new, like I'm not really too big into the fandom, and then they're like, wait, so it's like how are you like in your first seat? So I remember like they were asking me questions and sometimes it was like kind of hard to answer. You know how it is with like news crew, like they'll want to ask you questions that will seem like questions you've never heard of and you have to like answer it. And what you don't even expect is like what you don't even realize is that like people are actually watching the TV, like watching you speak.
Oh, like you're live. It's like,
Uh-huh. And if you say any one wrong thing, like people will literally talk smack about you, eh? Like anyone else who watches news, like sees you, and then if they notice that you say something off, you know, like they will literally just full on talk smack about you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's the thing. It's like I was the only furry at Comic Con. Like I was the only fursuiter there. Outside it, a lot of the fursuiters that went, well, probably didn't have Comic Con badges, so that kind of explained it. Also, Comic Con is hard to get in. Like, I was kind of lucky I went inside.
how's Comic Con hard to get in? Is it so full?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is I got my tickets and I got my badge. Also, like, I'm kind of sad to hear that BronyCon isn't gonna be around after 2019, which makes me, which kind of feels like I'm being, which kind of forces me to want to go next year because I haven't been there. Like, I've been a fan of MLP for like 6 years and I've never been to BronyCon like ever. Not even once. My friend did go this year, and he's still at BronyCon, which is why I'm kind of jealous of him. But I'm like, eh. But then again, I went to Comic Con, so oh well.
I would still want to go to. I still want to go to like a My Little Pony convention just to see how many old dudes there are. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
dude, so last year, I mean, so next year, 2019, it's gonna be the last year for BronyCon. I'm thinking you and I could rent a car, and you could just literally be on a road trip with me to BronyCon. Actually, wait, hold shit. It's all the way in Baltimore, Maryland. That's what I realized. But the thing is that man, unless you don't care about like 9 hours of driving, like to me, for me, I could do 9 hours of driving, no problem. I've done that before, and I could do it. Like all I have to do is drink Starbucks double shot energy, and I'll literally be up for like 12 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, like I've driven 9 hours to San Francisco from San Diego, and it took 9 hours to go there for the convention.
My friend at AstroCon 2017, he drove down to my place. He drove down to Lancaster so we could get high and all that. Then he had to drive up to New York because he had to go grab his stuff at his friend's house. So then from New York we drove to Pittsburgh, and he was awake for 29 hours.
Oh boy, dude, I can't even do that.
Dude, imagine how drunk he felt for lack of sleep.
He probably like, but I feel like what could be a better idea is like having a buddy that also drives, because like if he gets tired as fuck, you could have someone else drive. See, that's what I'm gonna do like for BronyCon is, because next year I could totally save up by then, and when next year comes, like I could like get you on the way. Go stay at like a really nice hotel, not a cheap ass motel, because I've stayed in one of those and it's horrible. They don't have room service.
Wait, is
Two, it's like
BronyCon in Maryland? In Baltimore?
yeah.
Baltimore is a shit show full of, no offense, wiggers.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say that, because I don't want to get offend anyone. But yeah, you go to a BronyCon in Baltimore, I guarantee you're gonna get shot. So you want to get a hotel as close to the convention center as possible.
Okay, yeah. Actually, like at BronyCon they do have like a hotel that's offered at BronyCon, like, and it's actually not too bad of a price. Like my friend Josh that actually went a couple days ago. Actually, I think he's still there right now. He's actually staying at the hotel at BronyCon. So that's actually what I'm planning to do too. Also, I could like get the hotel room so that all of us could fit in there.
Yeah, if you pick me up, I'll happily go to BronyCon with you.
And maybe like make videos there, cause it's like one thing is that BronyCon's gonna host their last convention next year. After that, no more BronyCon, so we have to do like fursuiters at a MLP convention.
Make all them videos get all pop. Yeah, after we make those videos, everyone's gonna be like, "Wait, are you a brony?" I'll be like, "No, I'm not."
Dude, yeah, cause knowing me, my videos get a lot of actually. If you kind of look at my videos that goes viral, I get so much views like on Facebook. Maybe I feel like I kind of want to start YouTubing.
Dude, make a YouTube channel. Me and you can make videos together. I'll get you popular. Dude, if you make a YouTube channel and you outpass me in popularity, I'd be like, God damn it, that's 2 people of my friends who already did that. I'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah,
I feel like it kind of really depends on the quality, I guess. Of videos.
Yeah, the first friend of mine that out subbed me was Stormy. He's the one who really out subbed me. Fuck, thanks, Majira.
I'm gonna do is probably a little different than all the other furries do. I'm actually gonna make vids with like other YouTubers who are like mainstream but aren't like totally furries. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna introduce people to furries, and then like I feel like that way, because the thing is, if you try to if you try to get popular like within the fandom, it's hard because everybody wants to be popular. But if you like think outside the box, then I feel like that could work a lot faster.
Dude, Filthy Frank made a video saying people I hate, and he put furries in the thumbnail, but hasn't mentioned furries in his video.
I saw that. I was like, holy shit, he actually changed the thumbnail.
I know, I was like, wait a minute, what? He's alive?
Like, those fursuiters, don't you, like, do you think that they've ever do you think they ever know that they're, like, that they're being, like, that they're in the thumbnail?
I have no idea.
I probably feel like they probably know by now. But
dude, I'm impressed my fursuit hasn't been in anyone's thumbnail, because every time I go to a convention, everyone's like, oh my god, you have the best looking hair in any fursuit I've ever seen. And I'm like, wait, am I really that popular?
Oh yeah, also it's like with my fursuit, like you've seen it, like you've seen mine's more than like a couple times now. But, like mine's also has like hair too.
Yeah. Is your hair a wig or actually fur?
It's actually fur.
Okay, good. Don't get a wig on a fursuit. It's the worst thing ever.
Nah, never gonna do that. But yeah, it's like on my cover photo, like mine is like straight up fur, and I freaking love the way McFlurry turned out, because for $500, the head and tail and paws, it looked like
Yeah, that's
he
not
ended
bad.
up looking so good.
If there's
Dude.
one thing I would change about my fursuit
Mm-hmm.
is make the neck fur longer. That's the only thing I would change about mine. Other than that, it's all good.
Oh, dude, my neck fur is like so long.
I know.
I'm doing the
I
same. I
act-
just got my ref back, and the neck fur is not that big, but I'm all right with it because I got like cheek flu.
I love how
Oh, dude.
I love how I'm like one of the only foxes in the fandom that doesn't have the black mark on their muzzle.
The black nuzzle.
Yeah,
Mine is like
everyone is like, wait, are you a wolf? And I'm like, boy.
I have like a blue nuzzle, so I'm more of a cartoonish kind of dog.
For me, I'm
Also-
the only fox who doesn't have white on their muzzle.
Dude, my nuzzle's like blue, but I have white and light blue hair, and my persona name is McFlurry, so people will get me weird in the fandom. But that's okay, because you know I don't mind being a king of furry trash if I wanted to be. As long as as long as I got fans, that's all that matters. Yeah, people are literally seeing me as a furry trash now, like almost like a popular furry trash. Because all I upload is like, I am like a popular furry trash, but I like it, like literally, it's like having my own fans. It's never been done in a long time. Oh yeah, there's this meme that people like. Actually, yeah, people were uploading my meme to like other group chats, and it was like the meme that I uploaded on Facebook. It was like, "What women think men want?" A regular picture of a woman.
Yes,
What
I
men
saw
really
that.
want. Yeah, I saw that got uploaded to a top tier cringe posting, and I was like, yes.
Yes. Feel the
Knowing that, like,
cringe.
yeah, dude, my post, when it got surpassed to a certain amount of shares, it got uploaded to top tier cringe so many times. Now I'm getting like so many new friend requests from people in the top tier cringe. But the thing is, I don't accept it because I just don't want them looking at my personal stuff.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting like so much haters, but in a way where they don't hate me for my lifestyle. They just they're like, oh look, a furry trash. But they're not really actual haters. They're more like people who are like, ew, like fursuiters.
What?
Like that kind of people.
Show me, like, tag me in the post where it got in the cringe thing. I want to see it.
Let's see. It, like on my tablet, it says some posts may not appear here because of their privacy settings.
The
Oof.
planet Mars might seem far away, but is actually closer to us than any time in past
Yeah.
15 years.
I remember seeing it in the top tier cringe, but when I look at the people who shared my post, I can't see it in the list. It said that the post might not appear because of their privacy settings. I think with top tier cringe, I don't think they'll be able to see it. Yeah. Oof. But yeah, dude, I get like random people like wanting to talk to me just because my post has been going viral into like other like group pages. And I've been attracting like so many like haters lately, but they're just like people who like just like messes with me, but they're not like people like if I was Kiro Fox, I'd be concerned because there are people actually dead ass hate Kiro Fox. Some of them actually, like, no joke. And I have this guy in my friends list. What was his name? His name was Skylar, I think. Skylar Otter. Like, this dude is actually serious about beating Kiro to death. Like on Facebook. I think I was in the group chat and he was saying that he wants to beat Kiro to death. I'm like, why? Yeah, like I feel like with Kiro, he has people that dead ass like want to beat him. But with me, I don't really have people like that because one, I stay away from drama. Two, I don't want to get involved in drama. I feel like that's just gonna make things worse. And three, it's like I'm just a happy wolf. Like I'll just post pictures of like my persona. And that's it. You know. People wants to affiliate themselves in drama just to get attention, and I just feel like that's just kind of stupid. You know.
Yeah.
Knowing that it will ruin your reputation a lot more, and two, it's like if you do things way worse enough, like you can get banned from conventions, like get blacklisted. That's kind of like what happened to some of my friends actually, who weren't like actual furries but said something, and other fursuiters found out, and they're like, "Oh, like you said this and that," you know. Or I don't know if you know this one friend, but his name is oh shit, I'm in the wrong shit. Let's see, it's his name wasn't Mike, it was he it seems like he has a Russian name. Like, okay, so this guy right here, like, let me just upload it in like the Discord chat. So it was this guy right here. Like, I think you might have seen the post about him. Like, he was saying something about like pedophilia, and then a lot of people like blocked him because they think that he likes to defend pedophilia.
Oh, that guy.
But then
that guy.
yeah, but then like later on, he was like telling me that, and everyone else, that like he's just in a conversation, and that like he doesn't associate himself. He said he was just talking about it, but even still, it's like, you know, it's like he just didn't realize what he was doing, and that people actually screenshotted what he was saying, so he actually got like so much hate, you know. So yeah, it's like people like him, you know, like he actually got so.
That was hard.
Let's see. There's this. Oh, you know Erica Groth.
Yeah, I'm friends with her.
She actually banned him at a furry convention. Just because of like what he said. She like messaged this guy Micah, and she's like, "Wow, you're like you're defending pedophilia, dude. I'm gonna like ban you at a convention." And then like Micah was like telling me, he was telling me of how like this girl named Erica like straight up threatened to ban him at a convention. And a lot of people were saying that Erica was also the girl that like was, you know, like kind of like what happened to Kuro. He said something like to the brony kid, and I think people are saying that Erica Groth was like also involved in it. I think that was like the story that I was hearing like a couple months ago.
Like, Erica, I know Erica has a lot of stuff wrong with her, but, or I don't know if she goes by any other terms, but she hasn't wronged me, so I'm not gonna wrong her. Plus, she says she has a crush on my fursuit, so I'm like, oh, alright.
Really?
Yeah, she has a fursuit crush on me.
I know for one, a lot of people just hates Kiro Lewis, just because of like, I have no clue, to be honest. I feel like mainly it's because it could be from like the past events, but people need to like seriously get over it because it's like getting too old. And two, it's that Kira Fox was saying something about like I forgot. Kiro Fox. Let me look at what my friends posted about Kiro. Kiro can seem kind of biased when he posts certain things, but I don't really mind it. But from what I'm seeing, a lot of people hate Kiro, and I'm still trying to know why.
Are you friends with
people hate Kiro?
Are you friends with Edward Summers?
Yes, I am.
He's pretty cool. He's a cool dude.
Isn't he also the guy who took pictures with Clay Husky?
Yeah, I took pictures with Edward and Glace, yeah. And
you were there with him, you remember?
Yeah, I went to a party with him as well.
Says, like, I'm looking at Kuro's posts that are from, like, 3 weeks ago. Actually, this is from, like, a week ago, and he said that he's not gonna visit US because he feels that people are gonna, like, threaten him. Ever since the whole drama thing went down, kind of feel bad for Kiro, but at the same time, you know, it's like,
Yeah, I would have loved to meet Kiro at like Anthrocon or something, but
yeah, he said he dead ass does not want to go to the U.S. because he feels like that people there would like actually threaten him. And he says that one time he tried to leave Facebook to go to Twitter, and he came back because after deactivating his Twitter account, it removed all of his followers and all of the people that he was following. So he's like, screw it.
damn.
I kind of liked him a year ago, back when he used to like post pictures of like him in a fursuit. Now it's just all about like drama and talking about like, you know, like his like post depression. That's kind of like what I've been noticing like with his recent posts. I feel like he's just kind of going downhill a little bit.
I got crippling depression. I have osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis.
I'm gay. Dude, if I could do anything
know-
with iDubbbz, I want to do the I'm gay thing, but we say we're gay instead.
Jeez. Okay, I'm putting down the games for now. Oh my god.
Yeah, you've been really quiet in this podcast.
You know, with the let's see.
Focus in the games.
You know, with like iDubbbz, if he makes a video of you, immediately your channel becomes dead. Like if he does a content cop on you,
Oh
your
yeah, I
channel
know.
dies.
I know.
I saw the iDubbbz with the Rice Gum video. Immediately afterwards, like even still, I like dislike Rice Gum for like who he is nowadays.
My one
I
friend
feel like-
says that he's my one friend, she says she's friends with Rice Gum, and I'm like, what?
Bullshit. I call bullshit. Literally, the only people Rice Gum will ever be friends with are people who are like YouTube popular. Like that's the like yeah. So I used to watch Tanner Fox videos with Rice Gum. I used to watch Rice Gum videos, and I used to watch Jake Paul, but now I don't. Yeah, like with Rice Gum, he'll only talk to people who are like YouTube famous. That's just kind of like what he is nowadays. If you're like literally someone else, he'll just literally like not like respond to his fans or anything.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been kind of a I feel like he's been becoming like a dick lately. And I feel like he's just kind of like, yeah, like I started kind of losing interest for Rice Gum, and I don't really like him that often after like what he's been doing with his content lately. And also like there's that one part like so there's this girl who was telling him about like the stories, like her experiences. Like there's this girl where she was talking to him about like how she was being raped by like another guy, and what iDubbbz was saying was just kind of messed up. Like he was saying that like oh, so like would you like it like if I actually did that to you? And,
Yes,
like,
I remember that.
then
I remember
when
that.
he went deeper in it, like I just immediately lost respect for iDubbbz. I was like, nah, I can't. Yeah, iDubbbz was kind of cool at first, but then like after what he was saying, like literally even his newer content, like he's literally just trash nowadays. Same with Logan Paul, or same with Jake Paul. You know, it's like ever since the thing with Europe, you know, like now people hate him. And especially Logan Paul, you know, like ever since the Japan thing, now people hate him. And when he made that apology video, like he like then afterwards he was banned from Japan. YouTube like demonetized him, and he's still making money. How? Like his YouTube's already demonetized. How he's making money is his merch. That's like the only way he's making money.
Like sponsorships and stuff, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like
He always wears his merch in whatever video he's in.
yeah, like the only way he's making money now is his merch. Number one thing. But other than that, I don't watch Logan Paul anymore. I don't watch Jake Paul. I never even liked Jake Paul. One is like even his personality is just kind of whack. Like I've watched videos of like people talking about like how it was like being in Teen Tana, and a lot of the people were saying that it was trash because he would actually force people to get up at like 5 a.m. If you're in Jake Paul's house, if you're in Team 10, you'd be forced to get up at 5 a.m. And if you don't listen to the rules like 3 times, they will like kick you out. And that was kind of like the experience. Yeah. And you'd have to be forced to clean the whole entire house. Jake Paul doesn't have to do anything. It's literally just Jake Paul, and that's what kind of made me like want to distance myself from him even more.
Damn, sounds like a
I don't
shit
know if
place.
you
I'm the
watched
only
that.
one who never knew what Team 10 was.
I never even understood Team 10 to begin with. Also, like I watched videos of like people's experiences with Team 10, and it was just terrible. Like I immediately like lose respect for Team 10. Like I don't like, not to offend people who like Team 10, but like Team 10 is just trash. And two, like Jake Paul does not like treat people in Team 10 well, and the people like who's like the Team 10 members who say that it is like a good Team 10, well, no, it's not. Like, yeah, like literally all Jake Paul wants is like for himself. He doesn't like care about his Team 10 members, and also he doesn't pay his like the Team 10 people who are in it. He doesn't even pay them that much money. All like 90% of the money is just going towards Jake Paul at this point.
How much
like,
money do they pay them?
He only like I think he earns like about almost like more, like, yeah, he earns like several $1 million for like every so it's like mainly YouTube that's paying him, and also like the well, yeah, so like mainly YouTube, and 90% of that money he just takes it for himself. Like the people who are in Team 10 like don't really actually get the money. And the girl who actually was in Team 10, this girl named like it was.
Oh well, he kind of died.
That's what happens when you talk about Team 10. Timus found him.
Timus found him, and Timus shut him down.
This is like, I like Team 10. Shit.
Timus was like, "Oh fuck you," and was like disconnected.
He's like, oh, fuck off. Except in the British accent he uses.
I don't want to sound like a dick to Timus, but how many people actually like Timus, and not just because of his like YouTube personality?
I kind of like Timus, but that's when he's, you know, being fucking hell, tripping over that. I like Timus, but only when he's being, you know, a person. And so I am the greatest YouTuber.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Or just I am the greatest in general.
I wonder if Timus is gonna be at. Yo, David, if you can hear me, I can't hear you, so I don't know. I don't know if Timus is gonna be at Anthrocon next year. I hope he's not, 'cause I don't want Timus to smuck up my state. He left. There you go. You're back.
Timus found you.
Timus found you and cut you off because Timus likes Team 10.
Dude, yeah, Team 10's just trash. I actually personally just blame Jake Paul like mainly for it.
Dude,
like,
we should make a furry. We should make a furry team, like Team 69 or something. Team 420.
Hey, guess what?
21.
And you know how when Jake Paul dissed Kendrick Lamar, he says, "Sorry, Kendrick Lamar, we'll get your spot back after the Jake Paulers are done." I was like, wow, really, Jake Paul? You had the guts to call out Kendrick Lamar and say that you're the better musician. No.
No, Kendrick Lamar is better.
Yeah. Like, yeah, even, like, we could just make a furry group, like, call ourselves the Team Furry, and we could get more views than Jake Paul. Like, screw
Yes.
Jake Paul. He belongs in the dust. Like, he belongs in the trash bin.
Yes, we all get together at like Anthrocon and make like this hotel room, whatever the hotel room number is, and it'd be like furry team 1519.
I also couldn't believe that, you know, Majira Strawberry?
Yeah.
Like he made a video with Nas Hyena that they both try to join Team 10 like in their videos. I'm like,
Yeah, they
wait,
did a live
really?
stream.
I was like, what? You serious? Like, you actually trying to join that?
God, Majira would become even more trash afterwards.
He would be like, I don't like. I feel like they're probably just doing it as a joke. But if
Do
they
it for the
ever
lulz.
did become like a Team 10, like I'd be like, okay, like Majira, like if you're going to like at least don't make her fandom look bad, you know, because then we get more hate. Then people who hate Team 10, they're gonna look at furries more, and then like yeah, see the thing with that is reputation. If Majira Fox joins Team 10 and the video becomes more cringier, people actually blame on furries more now that furries are in the Team 10 videos. Yeah,
Hey
that's the thing.
guys,
It's like,
Majira here. Free!
dude, do you like? I don't know why, but after seeing his new fursuit, I just feel like his old one, which he used to wear a lot, I feel like that's like his better fursuit. I like his second gen fursuit better.
How much do
So
you
the
want? How
colors,
much do you want to bet that that YouTube money paid for his first suit?
probably a lot.
I wonder
Knowing
I
that
wonder how much he gets paid. I mean, I don't pay attention to how much views, likes, comments, etc. I don't pay attention
actually,
to the statistics of it, so
so the one thing is that he doesn't get paid a lot on YouTube. He gets paid a lot on Patreon, and that's like pretty much where the money is coming from, actually. Yeah, like the thing with YouTube is that now it's getting harder to get rich off of YouTube because of all the, you know how like they're making like you know how much that they've been like monetizing people for.
yeah.
It's getting to a point to where it's actually even if you're like 150,000 subscribers and you have like and you're a verified account, like it's still like hard to actually get money
I mean, my
because
YouTube account, I'm partner verified. I don't get paid shit.
yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with YouTube. It's like even if you are 150,000, like still you won't make a lot of money. It's because it's getting harder and harder every year. Every year, now they put in these like requirements saying, "Oh, you have to get at least 4,000 views and you have to surpass like this amount of
You need
subscribers."
1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah. But now like
Jesus.
if you want to get rich on YouTube, like if you want to actually make a living, you have to have like around like 1 million subs, or you have to have around like 500,000 subs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but if the money, like most of the money that Majira gets for his first and everything is through Patreon. Because like with Patreon, you know, it's like I don't think they're like they're I don't think they're like so YouTube algorithm it's harder to get paid and I think with Patreon it's like a lot different. But yeah, that's pretty much where he's been getting money from and I think he's saying that even still he's not like super rich, but people think he is, but he's not really. Also because he's in college, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
he just
college really
graduated.
drains a lot of money.
Yeah, dude. I
Didn't he-
literally
didn't he just graduate out of college?
I think he
Yeah, he
graduated. Didn't he
did.
graduate like recently, or was it like a few years ago?
Recently
Graduated.
actually he
Yeah, it was
graduated.
recently.
Dude, I wish there were. I
But
wish I went to college with some furries. All the furries I know are already out of college and working jobs.
to be honest, like college can be kind of a mess too
Dude, the
because
college
it's like
near me, Thaddeus Stevens, is full of so much weed.
I would
That's
wanna
a fucking great name, though.
Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology.
Thaddeus.
The thing is with
Dude.
Thaddeus is that if you don't have good income, you can go there for free.
Wow.
Mhm.
Damn, I need to go there.
It's
I
in,
have
it's in
to-
like it's in Lancaster County. It's 20 minutes from me.
Lucky
I
you.
have like almost no income, so I need to move to Lancaster.
Don't move to
I
Lancaster.
barely know-
Lancaster is full of drug addicts. Move to Akron with me. We can make furry videos together.
Dude, I barely know any fursuiters like at any colleges I go to. Mainly, well, it's either because one, I'm not as open. Two, I barely see like any. Well, the only first seaters I ever see is like when there's meetups, you know. But that's like the only time.
Dude, I'm really open when it comes to being a furry. Have you seen the t-shirts I have? I have like a furry trash t-shirt, a yiffable t-shirt.
Yiffable.
Yif Nation.
I think.
I have Majira's. I literally have Majira's furry trash shirt on right now.
Oh my god, really?
I got it for Christmas.
When I make my own merch soon of my persona, it's just gonna be a cup of McFlurry from McDonald's and just have
Yes.
of...
Dude,
feel
when
like
you
that's-
get if you get a McFlurry t-shirt, you have to send me one. I will wear and promote the shit out of that.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. And also, since I am an artist, I can make my own t-shirt design.
Dude, you should make a t-shirt design with me and you on it, like just trash t-shirts.
Dude, like, have you seen like the persona badge design that I did, like McFlurry Lazermuffin, like the one
I
where
saw that. Yeah.
it's like that shot? That took me like a day. Well, I mean, I took breaks and it took a couple days, but really it took only like 8 hours to complete. And if I could make this, if I could draw this, I could definitely make a t-shirt design. And I was thinking I'll make a cup. Well, I don't want to like copyright McDonald's, so I'll just make it my own. Like I'll just
Fluff Donald.
say Mick, and I'll just put a picture of my persona's face on it. Like it'll say MC and McFlurry's face. I just feel like because of copyright, people will say, "Oh, you can't." Well, I guess you can. It's just that you can't put like McDonald's full logo on it because they're gonna be like, "Oh no, that's copyright."
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you want to sell your merch, but then you run into like copyright problems. Like you can't put like screw Jake Paul. I'm not gonna like be his fan ever. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Putting my persona, like picture my persona on the cup of a McFlurry and just putting that on the t-shirt. And actually making the logo look pretty sick, like and readable and in a font, like McFlurry Lazermuffin, but in a McDonald's McFlurry font, and just give that
Unless
up.
you can get sponsored by McDonald's.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be cool. McFlurry working at McDonald's. McFlurry just giving
McFlurry
people
machine
McFlurry.
broke. 2-liter machine
McFlurry.
broke. We got 1 liter though.
Dude, kind of think about McDonald's. I'm actually dead ass like hungry for McFlurry. But the thing is, I don't know how I feel about going to McDonald's at midnight. Also, when I go to McDonald's at midnight, there are so many people that sleeps at McDonald's, literally, and it's just disgusting. Yeah, people actually sleep at McDonald's. I was going there at midnight because I was coming back home from like my friend's party. Actually, no, it was scratch that. It was 4 a.m. Yeah, and people were sleeping in there. They weren't even homeless. They were just sleeping in there.
Oh yeah, you live in
They were-
California. People do that.
And they don't get kicked out, which is another thing. Yeah, people literally sleep at McDonald's, and I see that. And then like I even told people, like I even told the McDonald's workers about it. They're like, "Oh, I don't care. Like our manager doesn't really care about it." So yeah, I'm like, okay, so I could sleep there too if I want to.
All right, I'm
But
gonna.
I would not want to. I would not want to do that because like who the hell would actually do that? It's like, if you
Shit stolen.
All right, I'm
yeah,
gonna.
if you did that.
I'm gonna end the podcast soon. We've been recording for 2 hours and 13 minutes right now.
Yeah, dude. Actually, yeah, 2 hours is like the time that I usually spend on like group chats and whatnot.
Yeah.
Alright, well, what time is it in your area?
2:30.
That's 2:30.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
it's
Me and Insanity live like an hour away from each other.
it's 11:30, like where I live in.
West Side.
Dude, we gotta. I know that BronyCon is dying, and I'm not too big of a fan,
But
but
yes,
I'll be going.
me and you, what we have to do next year, Anthrocon and then BronyCon.
Yeah,
I believe BronyCon is first.
yeah, because like with BronyCon, they are like hosting their last year, and it's kind
How
of
much?
sad. 'Cause
How much is basic admission for BronyCon? Like at Anthrocon, it's 65 for basic admission.
For BronyCon, I think
Is it a
full
4-day convention or a
last year
2-day
free.
convention?
yes, so it's like $60 I think for 3 days.
Okay, 3 days
Yeah.
ain't that bad.
And I could buy us a hotel. Oh man, you guys just gotta get your own badges and everything. But other than that, y'all are set.
Hell yeah,
I could drive.
all three of us go to BronyCon and then
Yeah.
just fursuit there.
Also, my friend Josh is gonna come. Like my friend Josh is at BronyCon. I'm gonna bring him along, cause. But that makes it perfect. Like 4 of us in the hotel of 4. That will make it really perfect.
Everyone's
so,
in like My Little Pony costumes and all that, and we're just in fursuits.
Dude, I know that I haven't well, I still have my MLP T-shirts. I have the vinyl scratch one. I'll wear that when I go to BronyCon.
I'll wear my furry trash T-shirt.
And just hold up a sign that says,
I'm
"What am I
not
even
one of
doing
you.
here?"
I was
I'm not
dragged
one of
here
you.
against my will. Please help.
Fuck,
Dude, at AnthroCon, this one fursuiter had a sign that said "Furry Shrugs."
Furry shrugs.
Yeah.
Free shrugs.
Yeah, whenever
Yes.
someone would just shrug at him and he would shrug back, it was like the best thing ever.
Oh, dude, I've seen that meme so many times. But yeah, I feel like definitely we should make BronyCon happen, because otherwise, if we wanted to do it next year, we can't, because 2019 is the last year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I feel like we definitely got to do it, because also it's like fuck, it's like there's no more BronyCon. It's kind of sad, because like back when I was in the fandom 2012, like BronyCon was like still kind of opening up. Now they're just dying out. It's like fuck. It's like wow, time really did go by quick. And I only remembered like when I first became a brony and like first started watching like all the shows and shit. Now it's like I'm barely like I barely know much about the show, and holy shit, dude, it's like the show is actually dying. Well, the show itself, they're still making more episodes, but BronyCon is dying, like literally. Oh my god, dude. It's like we gotta go there, we gotta get food, pizza, we gotta like literally just sleep together,
Yes. I want to see you get drunk.
Actually, well, all it takes is 3 shots for me too, because 1, I'm a skinny boy, and
Wait,
2,
are you 19 or 20?
22
Oh,
actually.
you're 22. God damn, you're a year older than me. I thought
Yeah, the thing is,
yeah, last time when we video chatted, I thought you said you were 19.
nah, I look 19, but I'm actually 22.
Oh, so you lied to me, you monster.
Nah. But hey, I could pull off 19 because I look 19, and I act like I'm 19, so it's what it is.
Dude, when I have my beard, I look like I'm 25. When I shave, I look like I'm 18.
Dude, I saw.
No,
the
that is
TV,
the
like,
same
in
with
the
me. I'm 20 this year.
Yeah.
And just
Wow.
I got rid of my beard and I look like I'm 16 again.
Dude,
Like
I feel like
mid 20s.
like y'all, like all of your voices sound like you're way older than me, but fuck, dude, I'm 22, and I don't. To be honest, like
I wonder
I'm not even.
I wonder how well I could pass off to be like one of the opening singers, like a song, and just like be like a mellow voice, like be like, I'm not the one who's so far away. Like
I think you
Godsmack.
probably.
When
I think
feel
you'd
the
probably pull it
snake
off.
bite enter my veins, never did I wanna be here again.
Dude, you could probably pull it off well, like, and also especially if you shave that like face, it's like you could definitely pull it off.
Getting back
Yeah.
on track, get off of my back.
Also, like I myself, like people actually used to confuse me as a girl, mainly because I had shaved face a lot, and 2, I had really long hair and I was skinny, and my skin was smooth as fuck, so people would actually confuse me as a girl, because I also used to wear like skinny jeans back then.
Dude,
Even still, I do.
dude, a lot of people in that photo I took said I look like Drake Bell.
Drake Bell. Everyone says I look like Ryan Higa, like with the short hair. And I was like, what the fuck is Ryan Higa?
Ryan Higa's that guy from that Nigga Higa channel on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Dude, like literally, I like my hairstyle now, being that it's really long. I don't like how my hair was short, and it's just like it doesn't fit me. See,
See,
also,
see,
girls play with.
I thought I
Mm-hmm.
liked having long hair because I don't like having short hair. And then I realized, wow, having long hair for like 5 years is a pain in the ass. So then I got the fuckboy haircut. So then I like that instead.
Oh yeah. Also, it's like with my long hair, I have straighter hair, and like girls will like to play with my hair a lot. Literally, like I would just sit down, they'll just play with my hair, just cause I have a long ass hair, you know.
Dude, if you were to play with my hair, the side of my head is like so short, but the middle of it is like really long.
Like I can. Okay, so like let me go to my photos. I can upload. Like here's a photo I took of myself. Like let me go to photo stream. That's just not gonna work. Come on, photo. If I can upload it. Okay, it's uploading. It's yeah. So it's like come on. Yeah. So this is like what I look like. Oh, okay. So here it is. Just have to save it. Save image. Go to the chat. Then upload picture. This is what I look like about a month ago. Actually,
Ooh.
no, wait, I think it's like yeah, a month ago. I don't look 22. I look 19, and I wear glasses. I have straight hair, and literally everyone thinks that I'm 19, and also every girl say that they're jealous of my hair just because my hair is straight as fuck.
I hear that about my eyelashes from girls. Like they to the point where I've actually been asked, what do I do to them? I don't do anything. Anything. And they're like,
Dude, huh?
did I just get a girl jealous of my eyelashes?
I know.
And I'm just sitting there just awkward, like
Hold on
I
here.
don't know what to do.
Check out
Information that I don't know what to do with.
alright here, check
Dude, I
out
look.
this is what I looked like when I had longer hair. How well do you think I could pass off as like a metal, like someone in like a metal band?
Oh yeah, you totally would. You would.
I would totally pass
Easy.
off.
So you said you're 21 and I'm 22.
Yeah, I'm
You
21.
look like you're 25.
Exactly. Oh here, look at this art. I went to a party the one time, my friend was just drawing, and look what he drew me.
Do you even vape, bro? Because you vape.
Yeah, he drew me this, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. Dude, it took him like 15 minutes to draw that too.
Oh, I could see that, yeah. See, like I see a lot of fur lines. I see a lot of that going on. So as an artist, I can believe that that took 15 minutes.
Yeah, and my favorite one he drew of me.
Okay, I will. Yes. It's like. Hold on, I'll be back.
Alright. Yeah, here, this is my favorite one that he drew of me. He drew this one of me like a
What was
while
that
ago.
art? Oh, what's
Yeah.
that artwork?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Ponytail.
he drew that like a while ago. I really like that.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. I mean, I can see like how he drew the hands. Like you got that square. Like whenever people draw hands, they first for the palm they draw square, then they draw lines to mark out where the fingers go.
Yeah,
That's actually not bad.
I asked him for art lessons. He gave me a little bit when we went to the York Fur Bowl a while ago. He gave me a little bit of art lessons on how to do that. He told me how to like do muzzles, and I kind of picked up a bit on that, and then a few other ones, and yeah, then I kind of like forgot how to do that.
Yeah, here's like how I did my how I did mine. It's like see, knowing that I draw like chibi style furries, this is like the normal style that I recently did. And so far not too bad, and you've probably seen that. Then here's like my chibi one, like oh my gosh. I have to really look inside the camera roll because I have like so much. Okay, so then here is like okay, that one right there. It's uploading. Then here's like the chibi style that I drew, and it's uploading. Yeah, this one took me about 7 hours to draw. And that's all done digitally. Yep.
Damn, that's really nice.
And normally McFlurry's a wolf, but I drew him as a shark now.
All them. What are sharks considered? They're not considered scalies, are there? Are they?
They're just considered aquatics.
I drew this a while ago.
Oh, really? Dude, looking at your drawing style, you probably would do well just drawing on a tablet.
I probably would.
And just use definitely use a stabilizer like whenever you draw like with a pen. They're like most paint tools like most paint tools like they will have like an option where you can like enable stabilizer.
This was me
That's
at
like-
Anthrocon.
Dang, dude. Also, everyone says that I am a tall ass boy, like mainly because of how like tall I am. And let me see if I can find a picture. Fuck yeah. Wait, okay. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, actually no. I want to take a picture of this one. Okay, then.
That
The
security guard is
picture.
looking at you like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, no one at Anthrocon cared that I had a weed bandana, because weed there is decriminalized. No, the mayor of Pittsburgh wants to make it legal, and I'm all for it.
Dude, heck yeah, make it legally. Like, we need that shit here. Because the thing is, people are dying of cigarettes. Like, we need to convert people who smoke cigarettes to smoke weed instead.
Or at least make them vape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cigarette kills. Then here's me, like, not at a convention, but, like, see, I don't look tall in this photo, but when I stand next to people, I'm, like, 6 foot tall. Like, that's my height, normal height.
Damn,
My
you're
body
6
height.
foot. You're as tall as me.
Yeah. And also, I just happen to
I'm
find
5'11", I'm short.
I just happened to find a random ass rainbow pride flag when I was walking down in downtown San Diego, and I saw this, so I had to take a picture of it.
I drew this on remember Flipnote Hatena on the DS? I drew this on Flipnote the one time.
Oh, flip note. It looks like a gopher, pretty much. Just by like just by looking at how overly the nuzzle was. Yeah, dude, like literally, I need to like. Oh, okay, and here's like me with Chris the other day. We were just like at the beach.
Yes, surprisingly
with-
I did hit. I
Missed.
knew I knew him from somewhere. I am actually friends with him on Facebook.
See, with him, well, like when he wears his fursuit, he'll mainly wear it in his onesie, and that was you like at McDonald's.
Yeah, that was me at McDonald's.
See, McDonald's where I live, I hate how small their Big Macs are, forcing me to buy 2.
Forcing me to buy 2. Just get 1 Grand Mac.
I hate how like McDonald's make their food look so small. Like when you actually buy it, their food is so small, so it's like you have to buy 2, and I feel like that's how McDonald's are making money, and I feel like that's bullshit. Because with In-N-Out, they actually make their burgers reasonably big, you know, unlike McDonald's.
Hey, here's my favorite picture I got taken of me.
Yeah, but boy.
Look how swag
Oh,
I
dude, that's-
look.
Dude, you look like you look so swaggy.
That was
Also, like,
I
That
love
was
how
that-
you have your arm sleeves just hanging, and it looks like you have this giant tail in the back.
I know. Dude, that was
Also,
at Philadelphia 2017.
very dumb. Also, like, you know how I was talking to you about like the Anime Expo?
Yeah.
Then like if the pic, oh yeah, so like, just let me say the image. So like this is like when I was like in a motel room all by myself. I was alone, and also I think I sent you this picture, but like I think like at that time like I was just like taking pictures of myself. And I would not upload this to Facebook, but Go fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that picture. Yeah, you're lucky
Dude,
you're lucky I don't get paid off YouTube. That picture would make it get demonetized.
See, the thing is, I always like cover my parts whenever I take pictures of myself, and because I was really bored that night at the hotel room, so I was like, fuck it. Also, I was like in the room I was at, it had like two big beds, but the thing is, I was lonely as fuck. Like a lot of my friends went to the house that like lived a couple of minutes away from like my motel, so I was extremely bored. And because AC like was literally like a fan, so it's so hot, so being in like oh and that's
This
like
was at
a
my friend's party he hosts every now and then. Look how many fursuiters showed up.
dang.
Yeah,
Dude, if you can
he lives in Reading, so he's not that far from me.
like if you ever fly down here to San Diego, I have to take you to a San Diego furry meetup. Also, cause you'll meet Chance the Dragon. Like I think you might have saw him on YouTube a couple times, and like let me try to pull it up one last time. So it's like with Chance, like I gotta scroll a little bit more. Oh yeah, I think I found it. So it's like there's this Chance when he's being like slayed by like a cosplayer, like outside of Comic Con. Um, it will show up in the photo streams somehow. Like, let me see, photo stream, it's loading. I feel like it takes time for the photo to load. But yeah, if you ever go down to San Diego Free Meetup, this is a guy that actually hosts it. I think you might have actually seen him before. I feel like you might have seen him before. Yeah, this is like at this is like dead ass like outside of Comic Con area.
Yeah, I think I've seen him, yeah.
Mhm. And also, I see him like tons of times. Like whenever we go to like furry meetups and stuff, like I always like talk to him. Also, I know that he likes to go to like ramen places after furry meetups. And I was telling him, dude, well, you should go to like Vietnamese pho restaurants, like for a dinner place after every like furry meetup. Cause like yeah, it's like like literally every time like he goes to like a restaurant, it's always like a ramen place, and that's like where it had it. Oh, and I think I saw that photo on
Yeah,
Facebook.
this photo. This was me like back in 2017 when I first got my first suit.
Dude, my first
Or
suit
it
was
smelled like weed.
Yeah, yeah, before it smelled like weed. And then there was me
I mean,
when I was there was this trashy pic I took.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, with your own
Corona.
suit.
Yeah, I'm drinking beer in my suit.
Dude, I think Corona, as far as how alcohol goes, is like the best drink. As far as like what I know of. Also, like I've had Corona, it's actually pretty good. Like I know what now that I've had it. Like also having Corona cold is like the best. This is like me on the first day I ever got my first suit and started fursuiting. And of course, I'm a tall ass boy. Like I'm 6 foot, and that's also me.
Damn, look how tall, look at that skinny. Okay, so I had a new look for my first suit.
Mhm.
I wanna wear like a really like small, like I have a small Hurley t-shirt, like that skating company no one ever wears anymore. I have one of those that's
Really?
like small and like I
Oh
want
my
to do wear
god.
that. I want to wear skinny jeans, wear a belt with my with like my little bit of my boxers showing, and like some DC shoes, and just wear my fursuit like that. Look really trashy. I mean, hey, I live in Lancaster County. I can pull off that look so well.
Dude, I could literally see you just like in that. I know, like, yeah, with me, like on the first day of fursuiting, like I remember like when I put on the head, like it immediately smelled like heaven. Like I could smell like um it had like a really good scent in it. Like when I first put it on.
Wear if you want to like quickly like get rid of some scents in your head, put a dryer sheet in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
that was me back in 2017. Look how curly my hair was.
Oh my fuck, dude. Literally, like, I don't think I have any other pictures of myself. Oh, and also, if you can remember, like, there was that one day where, way back then. Let me see if I can find it. It's probably somewhere in like my older photos. I'm guessing. Let me see if I can find it. It's probably like somewhere around here, I think. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Didn't I ever told you that I actually used to cross dress like back in like 2016? Now I don't anymore.
Nah, you never told me you used to cross dress.
Like here's a photo that I've actually found of me. Like it's uploading in the photos. Like yeah, the thing with with my iPad is like it's really slow when it comes to uploading photos. Like oh, here it is. Gotta go to save image. There we go. This is me in 2016, or actually very early 2016. Now I just don't really cross dress anymore. Like it was just for the hell of it. Like I just did it. But yeah,
Ooh.
if I didn't tell you that that was me, you'd probably think it was a girl.
I'd be like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like I actually used to cross dress back in
What was the
2016.
coldest it's ever gotten in San Diego?
I would have to say 30 degrees.
Do you think this is how cold it gets in Pennsylvania? This is when I was working the one time. I was up on the rooftop and there was ice everywhere, and look at how heavy I had to be. I had a hoodie underneath that as well.
Jeez.
I had a heavy hoodie
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Oh my god.
That's how
Dude, that's
cold it was.
crazy.
Yeah, that's how cold
I know.
Pennsylvania. So in Pennsylvania, winter lasts from November to April.
Damn. Yeah, winter here in San Diego, it will last from September all the way up until February.
Damn. Yeah, I drew this a while ago too.
Let's see. Yeah, I think my current favorite drawing that I ever did is that shark Sona that I uploaded.
Speaking of drawings,
Like,
how's mine coming along?
oh yeah, dude, I'm literally like behind on commissions. I have to like draw people's personas, but then like at the same time, like I have so many people's personas to draw that it just literally be. Oh, and also when I went to Arizona and I was buying fireworks, all I saw was just like one black dude just like selling fireworks.
Damn, I'm going through some old ass fucking photos.
Yeah, dude, this was like at the this
Oh
was like
shit.
in Arizona.
Oh shit, I
Yeah,
found
in
my
Arizona.
rep.
Black dude selling fireworks.
Yeah, he was there, and my
Yes,
friend was
I remember.
laughing.
I remember that. I saw that on Facebook.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was just one black dude just selling fireworks in Arizona. Literally, you cannot do this in California because fireworks are illegal, sadly.
In Pennsylvania, every fireworks now legal.
What?
Yep, fireworks are fully legal in Pennsylvania. Take that,
Lucky,
California.
yeah.
Fucking shitty ass liberal state.
Lucky. Everyone and their mother will shoot off fireworks for the whole week. That is the 4th of July.
Dude, yes,
Damn.
everyone in my area was shooting fireworks even before it was 4th of July. Dude, last year,
That shit
Holy
got
shit.
annoying.
dude, last year
Oh my
someone shot a
God.
firework in my neighborhood and it reverbed so hard it sounded. Do you know how the EMP sounds like in Modern Warfare 2 when you get it? It makes that sound like that. That's how it sounded in my neighborhood. I was like, holy shit, a dubstep gun just went off.
Oh
Step
yeah,
gun.
I remember we were like lighting some fireworks like in Arizona, and a dry ass like yeah, I hated how at night it was like 93 degrees. Like I hated it.
Oh shit, I just found a picture of when my friend crashed his Camry.
Oh! When you said Camry, like I was like legit, because I also drive a Camry. Yeah, it's like my car. This is like my Camry, like way back then. Let me see if I can. Come on. Yeah, like I have 17,000 photos and Run to. Okay, if it can make its way all the way back. Let's see, where's that picture? I think I might have lost it somehow. But yeah, it's like, I have, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I'll be finding that picture anyhow.
Dude, look what I got from my car when I get one. I got this and I'm gonna put it on the window. Dude, you can see the tit. You can see the tit and the pussy on it. You can't see it well in the photo. You can see the pussy on it.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Dude, I would actually.
there's the photo when we crashed the Camry.
That looks like the Camry. Well, that looks like the same year Camry that I. Was it a 2007 Camry?
No, it was a 2009. It was the higher end model Camry.
Damn.
Dude, that thing had full-on JBL speakers throughout the entire thing. It sounded heavenly inside there if you played dubstep.
Oh, that's horrible that he crashed it.
I know, it's
that's
terrible.
like.
Yeah, and then there's me playing Gary's mod, sucking off the SCP-173.
Oh, dude. It's been like a couple months since I've ever played Gary's mod.
Dude, Gary's mod is
Also,
all
like-
I play on fucking PC.
This is like, okay, so, alright, back then, my Camry actually used to have a spoiler on it, and let me show you, like, what the Camry actually looked like. So, it's uploading in the photo streams, but, let me see. Yeah, it's uploading right now, but this is like what my Camry used to look like a couple of months ago. Actually, no. A year ago. Now, like, I have to fix up the front bumper because, like, it, now, like, it's having problems, I guess. Or, okay, so here's, like, the photos and save to images. Let me see. Yeah, so, like, here is what my Camry used to look like about a year ago. And then I actually got the spoiler taken off because the spoiler broke.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah.
looking Camry.
Yeah, and also it has a exhaust muffler, if you can notice.
Damn,
back
look
of
at
the
that
Camry.
spoiler. Why do you need... Wait, is that front wheel or rear wheel?
Front wheel.
Oh god, that's not really gonna do much for it.
The thing is, I did not put that spoiler on. I just got it the way it is, and then I changed the rims out. So these are Koenig rims, 18-inch Koenig rims, and they actually do something. Like, they're wider treads than stock tires, so they grip much better. And the exhaust is like freaking loud. I actually put the exhaust and wheels on by myself, but the spoiler I did not. Someone else did, so I actually took it off over time.
How many people called your car a racer because of that wing?
Everyone did. Actually, everybody. But the thing is, my Camry is always kept clean, so people are like, "Oh, that's actually not bad of a racer," and also because it has like air conditioner inside at least.
Yeah.
So that's my Camry that I have right now, and that I drive everywhere I go. And also,
Do I have any photos on my PC that is worth sharing? Let's check it out. Pictures.
so,
I know I have a lot of YIF on here. That's about it.
Those are worth sharing.
Yeah, well, it's not worth
Yeah.
sharing on the shit. It's not worth really sharing on fuck. Okay, well, I accidentally double clicked and left the call. There you go. Here's
oh
one
my
of them.
gosh.
Here's some of them I have. Yeet Squad is
Dude, that
calling
looks so
Yeet Squad is calling.
me. I can't join Yeet Squad
I'm gonna
right now.
heart react to that. That looks so sexy.
What else kind of YIF do I have on here? Yeah, let's just upload this. Let's just upload all the YIF I have. I ain't gonna share this shit to the,
Started it.
I ain't gonna share this shit to the, I'm just not gonna crop any of that into
Dara started it.
the,
Also, if anything, this is like my favorite. Well, it's not.
Oh, I feel bad. Dara's the only one in that call now.
No.
This is like my favorite actually. And I know that she's a griffin, so she gets all the pussy.
Oh damn, it's pretty hot.
What's yeah?
I'm just gonna save. Oh, I'm actually just gonna eggplant that.
Eggplant.
What's a year?
Oh, I actually do have some really good ones. Oh, right here.
Oh.
Here's a shark. Here's a shark. Here's a shark one that I like a lot. And it's probably uploading somewhere. Should upload it. What? It didn't upload now. Do you not upload? I can't believe it didn't upload it.
Oh shit, I forgot I had this. I forgot what the fuck I even had on my damn computer.
Just try sending it in. It's weird. It's not like uploading the photo in the group chat. It's weird. Eesh. Hate it. I guess it'll work this way. Like I'll just take a screenshot of it and it'll like upload some. Where was it? It was somewhere over. Fuck. I can't find it. Let me see. It was. Oh, yeah, I found it.
You found the yiffs.
Yeah, I found like a really good one. Let's see. Oh, what? Max file size is 8 megabytes. What? Fuck off. It's not letting me upload. It says max file size is 8 megabytes. Damn it.
Rip.
I know,
I hope you don't mind the influx of yiff I'm just sending.
Let me see if I can just take a picture of it. Maybe it'll help.
There we go. Here's a cute, friendly picture. There's a cute, friendly picture.
Because he's just sitting in that call all alone.
We should invite Daru over to this one.
Yes, do it.
Add friend to DM. What's his username? Daru? Daru Loveboy. Alright, here we go.
Wait,
There we go. I added him.
him. Nope, too late, I got it.
Oh, I already added him.
In the chat, I got it.
Oh yeah, you did add him. See if he answers.
It's not letting. Oh, okay. I found it. Let's do it. Save image. Oh, whoa, what's this? Okay,
Oh.
Now it'll upload. Hopefully. What?
We were over here.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I was starting to feel bad because I just saw that you were just sitting in the chat alone, just you were in the call by yourself.
I know, man.
I was just doing like I was just sitting there seeing if anyone would join at 3 a.m.
We're doing a podcast right now, so.
Oh, I see. How long has this podcast been going on?
2 hours 47
3
minutes.
hours.
God, you guys have been up to stuff. I've just been getting harassed by a 9-year-old on Xbox who thinks I'm a girl.
God damn, I wish I got harassed by someone on Xbox because I don't have gold, so I was using my brother's account, and he signed in, so I got kicked out, and this one guy said I left because I was like too much of a pussy, but he went negative and all that shit while I went positive. Good old Call of Duty.
And
Call of Duty. I remember Call of Duty.
yeah, but
When
before
it- when
it
you-
died.
I forgot, like, oh yeah, so it's like the main reason Call of Duty died is because, like, I feel like it's mainly because of, like,
The
how the
Infinity
game
Warfare
makers-
memes.
yeah, Infinity. I feel like, yeah, I feel like
Games
mainly.
influence people.
Like everyone was so annoyed at Advanced Warfare, and then they were just like, "Ha! But fuck you guys, we had something even worse." And then they introduced Infinity Warfare, and then it just went downhill.
Yeah, Infinity Warfare, like, I mean, like, some of my friends still play it, and they say that it's still good, but, like, I feel like it's just not getting the popularity as it was now.
Yeah, it's just there was a lot of hype for like World War II though.
What the fuck?
For Call of Duty.
It's the pedo smile.
I like playing games once they've died, because then I can actually get good at them and not have to worry about getting curb stomped by people who no-lifed them.
You mean me?
Correct. That
I
is
just
the best
hate-
thing to do.
Oh my god.
That's why
To learn how to play the game, and people are just yelling at you like, "Oh, you're so bad. Why are you even playing this game?" I'm like, "I just started, man."
God, this makes me want to play Battlefield 4 again.
I returned
Battlefield
For
4.
Honor. I just got tired of playing Fortnite for a bit, and so I've just been going back to that.
Wait, For Honor?
Yes,
For Honor is going to be free in August.
yes, I know. You should download it. It's
I don't
good.
have gold, so I can't.
I mean, like, if
I'll-
you do get gold,
I'll just sign
warn
in.
you
I'll just
that,
sign into my
like,
brother's account and download it off his, so I have it on my Xbox. So if I want to play it, I have to wait till my brother gets off
Is
so I
that
can
how
sign into
bad
his
For
account.
Honor tanked?
I would say that like it's like a good thing to download. It's a pretty good game. Just I will warn you that the player base is the saltiest thing you will ever experience.
I
If you
played.
thought Overwatch salt was bad, this is like 10 times.
I played Grand Theft
Every
Auto
game
5 in
I get a
grief
message
lobbies.
from
I
some
know
child
salt.
being like, You're so trash. Can you spam the same move?
Dude.
It's fucking like god level combo, just comprised of every single button on my controller, and they would still say something like, you spammed.
Yeah, it's just like Mortal Kombat. If you can't do combos, just spam.
Spam uppercuts. No knee kicks.
Dude, in the original Mortal Kombat, like the best thing in Mortal Kombat 3 is it locks someone in a corner and just sissy punch them.
I've also
Friends
heard
rage.
that Xenoverse 2 is pretty good. If you guys know what that is.
I know what Xenoverse is.
I've only played the
I'm not,
first
I'm not
one.
actually too sure.
I was gonna say, if
Pinball
like, you
game.
don't know what it is, it's just like based off of what has happened in Dragon Ball Super so far, and you know,
Ooh.
just making a newer version.
I hear Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Fighter Z is actually a really good game.
I
Yeah,
heard
well,
all of
it
them
is
are
like
pretty good games. Just
Probably the best fighter Dragon Ball game that has come out in a long time. Like, it's actually from the ground up made a fighting game,
Dude,
and
they
then
need
they
to.
brought in graphics that still look good.
What they need to do is they need to
Like,
make
it's all
one.
2D drawn.
They need to make one more Naruto Storm game and actually invite other anime characters into it.
Dude.
I would love it if they made another Naruto Storm and actually reworked all the ultimates so they would actually be like 30 seconds long instead of just like 5 seconds. I understand the shorter ultimates are supposed to like keep the flow of battle pretty well, but it's kind of underwhelming.
yeah, just not like rubbing your ultimate in someone's face.
Hey Itachi, I see you using Yasaka Ta over and over again. How's that illusion coming for you? Dude, the first time I saw Yasaka Ta
Like,
in
here's
Ultimate...
like one thing I could actually imagine. It's like Super Smash Brothers, but what if this time they added like Sega characters in it? So now it's like Sonic and Super Smash Brothers, and it's like what was that boss in like the in like the Sonic Heroes?
Sonic Heroes... I don't know. You'd
There's
have,
that,
you'd
like,
have to
there-
ask
there's that-
Stormy that. Stormy's the one who plays
Yeah,
Sonic a lot.
Stormy's our Sonic expert.
Like there's like that boss that Sonic has to defeat. Is like that Eggman, I think.
I was gonna say, like, the only Sonic boss I can think of
His
is
Eggman.
but I don't know if I'm right.
You're
I could literally
Robotnik.
I could literally see the future Super Smash Brothers having like Sega characters in it.
Dude, they need to
No.
add. They need to, dude. If they add Tails into the new Smash Brothers, I wonder how. I wonder how cream Stormy's pants is gonna be.
Probably really.
Wait, I
Really
shouldn't. I
cream.
shouldn't say that. Timus is gonna block me even more. Hey,
Discord next.
yeah, David. If you don't know, Timus is basically a meme among everyone in Stormy's chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Chat more of our chats.
Well, yeah, not
Like, don't
Stormy's
get me
chat.
wrong.
The
Tim-
OG
like,
chat.
Timus is my friend and all. We're good friends. I really do like the guy. It's just I think he has a bit of an absurd kind of like avoiding you.
Interesting complex going on.
Like,
in there.
he's not a
Yeah.
bad person, but I think the whole "oh my god, I'm friends with YouTube Popular" is like really getting to him.
Really?
Yeah, dude,
I
I'm
think
friends
it
with
is
dude,
too,
I'm
like-
friends with so many Popufurs in real life and on Facebook. You don't see me being like, "OMG, I'm gonna block you because you talk shit on one."
I know it's like,
Like I'm friends with Rage and Stormy, but you don't see me getting a big ass head about it.
Yeah, I'm friends
I
with
know,
Rage and
like,
Stormy as well. I'm
like
not.
I'll say,
Yeah, I'm-
from time to time, if someone asks, like, oh, like you're modding for people on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, I mod for these people, and that's it. I'm not gonna go any more than that.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think
Am I
Timus
still?
gets-
I don't even know if I'm still a mod for Stormy. He hasn't live streamed in a while, so I can't check.
I am a mod for him still. It's just I haven't modded on his live stream. He has so many new people in there.
Yeah.
And it's just like I would just be dropping by like an old man. I'm like I don't really have any, I don't have any.
Oh, hi there, kids! I remember when there was only 10 people.
I remember when Stormy only had 1,000 subs. I remember when Stormy had 100
Tyranny
subs.
had 200.
I remember when he had 100.
Yeah, I remember when Stormy was just like like below 5K. That's what I remember. And then he started blowing up. I'm like, where did all of these people come from?
Like I'd say my Popufur quote unquote clique would be including Clace and Nicest Singing Dog, because I hang out with them a lot at conventions.
Ah, man.
Nice
remember
lives
hanging
an
out.
hour away from me, so if I get a car, I could visit him whenever I want.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I remember being at FWA, like hanging out with Stormy, and it surprised me at how many people knew him, because like every corner someone would be like, hey, a picture. I'd be like, people take pictures with you now? When did this happen?
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
if Stormy would ever go to Anthrocon again, which I highly doubt he would because how expensive it was for him, I'm afraid that if I were to hang out with him, Timus would show up, and I'd be like, oh, fuck, I'm not leaving, Timus, go away.
Oh yeah, like here's something I realized. So Aurora Blooms. Like the fursuiter, like the popular fursuiter that you always see it everywhere.
I might.
So I actually found out that she lives in Oceanside, and that's like 20 minutes from like where I live.
Yeah, send a picture.
Should visit her.
So this is like I can type it in Aurora.
Hey, Daru, you should invite Timus to this chat.
That would just be like the trap move right there.
Fastest
falling
Yeet
for my
you'll ever
trap
see in
call.
your life.
Timus would see me and be like, oh, I'm blocking you.
Okay, so
You
like
were a friend.
Dude,
saving
do
image.
Omaiwa Moshinderu, and then
Nani?
you would receive the Timus block.
Nani?
The way you said it reminded me of something like someone did that, but for Hank Hill,
Oh wait, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
and he was just like
Also,
super
have you
animated.
Seen, have you seen the Naruto memes of Hank Hill being propane?
Yes. Yes.
I will
Yes.
show you. I will show you propane.
I'll show you propane.
Oh yeah, here's the picture. I finally found it. So that's her.
Yes, I met her at Anthrocon.
Oh, that is adorable.
I knew I seen her somewhere. I saw her at Anthrocon.
And guess what? She lives 20 minutes away from me. She lives in Oceanside.
Dude,
And I'm in San Diego.
I was talking to her at AnthroCon. I was like, I've seen you somewhere. Do you have a Facebook? Because I might be friends with you. And she was like, I don't do Facebook. So I was like, damn, where have I seen you before?
Twitter. She mainly uses Twitter. And the thing is, I don't really see her on YouTube either. Well, I mean, maybe people are recording vids of her, but like, I don't know if she even does have a YouTube. But yeah, like, I've seen her a couple times actually at a meetup, and it was kind of surprising, like, when I guess Chance told me that like she actually lives in San Diego. I'm like, no way. Are you actually that serious?
Ooh, go for that smash, BB.
Oh, whoa.
See, now like I'm kind of debating on a full suit, but at the same time, it's gonna get hot as fuck inside because this time it's
here's
covering.
something I'm going to tell you about AnthroCon 2018. No one is going to pay attention to you unless you have a full suit. That is what I've noticed at AnthroCon. Everyone there noticed that, because everyone with full suits, everyone was talking to them and getting noticed, and me and my friends in partials are like, wait a minute, why aren't we getting noticed? The only time I would get noticed is when people were like, oh my god, I love your hair so much. That's the only time I would get noticed.
It's just, it's like, you know, going to a big con and not having a full suit, it's kind of like not looking the part, because AnthroCon is one of our biggest cons right now, and it's
Dude,
like going to Anime Expo, just like wearing your everyday clothes. It's like, you know, you have to have an outfit when you go.
David here went to Anime Expo.
And I got so much attention, but this is at like a non-furry convention though, so people are literally taking pics with me like every 3 seconds, I'd say. Yeah, literally.
Like, and you have to have like a full suit or a onesie, I would say, to get noticed.
Yeah. I feel like with Chris, he does have like a onesie, so I feel like he'll kind of get noticed. Me, like, if I ever gotten a little bit popular enough, well, actually, right now, I would still get noticed by friends a lot. Also, I talk to a lot of random, but yeah, I feel like it'll kind of depend, I guess.
It's just,
maybe I'll
like, we need to have some honesty here in the fandom, and just say, you know,
good luck.
It's like we say, oh no, you don't need a fursuit to be a furry, but it's like, we all kind of know that if you have a fursuit, you're more likely to get popular.
What I find really hilarious is that when I make furry videos on YouTube, I am honest and biased as shit, and I say the truth, and everyone hates me for it. I'm like, nigga, this is how it is in the fandom nowadays.
it's like, yeah, I made a status saying, that, like it was kind of like the status where it's like, where it's like, I have a confession to make, and it's that like you're more likely to be noticeable like if you're in popularity if you have a fursuit. And to me, I feel like it's actually true. It's like if you are in a fursuit, like people actually want to go for you.
Okay, this is how it was. On Facebook, before I had a fursuit, I had about 1,500 friends. After I got a fursuit, I shot up 1,000 friends within a few months.
It's like we're all going to say, just to be nice to people, like, hey, you don't need this to be in the fandom. But it's like, if you've been around long enough, you know that if you don't have one, everyone just treats you like a normie.
Look at David over here. When he added me as a friend, he had like 1,200 followers, and after he got a suit, he's up to 2,000 followers.
Yeah. And also because of like my viral videos too is what also got me like,
a lot of followers. He's the meme lord. If you need memes, David's the guy for you. He'll make memes out of anything.
Oh dude, and yeah, it's like,
please make a meme out of Timus.
Yes, please.
And it's like if you ever notice like the likes on my posts, it grew like after I like started fursuiting. Like people are like, "Holy shit!" It's like I really gotta meet you like at a convention.
Yeah,
Whenever I like take pics.
your art posts get 50 likes plus. Your fursuit posts get 100 likes plus.
Yes, that's kind of like what I noticed.
I still find it
You should
funny
add
how me and David are like the only furries who use Facebook, and you and Daru are the ones who use Twitter.
Twitter.
I use more of Telegram.
Telegram, yeah, Telegram is what everyone should be using.
My main things are like, Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. You will not find me really using anything else but those.
And then there's the very minor people who
Facebook,
use
but that's for my
Xbox.
human stuff.
Yeah, it's like with me, it's like you'll only find me using like Facebook more often. I do have a Twitter, but I only post art stuff there, and I don't really like look at messages over there.
How many followers you got on Twitter?
1,000.
You should totally follow me.
I think that was like
Got
probably
like 53 followers.
Dude, I have like 60 followers on Twitter, and I follow like 30 people. That's how barely I use Twitter.
it was probably because like I used to use Twitter a lot back then, and also I used to be a brony, like, and I had a Twitter. That's probably because the reason why I still have a lot, but now I like don't even use Twitter as often. Now I use Facebook more, and people are like, "Oh shit, it's like you really did change a lot." I'm like, "Hell yeah, it did."
I still find it funny how at FWA those two guys were like doing it in the middle of the con, and like Daru just walks by. I remember watching that video, and then I saw someone like, "Wait a minute, is that Daru?" So I had to quickly text him saying, "Yo, is that you?"
Dude, that is like a testament to how blind a fursuit makes you.
Exactly.
I even have like clear eyes on my fursuit, and I can barely see, dude.
Dude,
like
I
that
can-
is just
Dude,
how
I
bad
can.
the vision.
My
Or
eyes.
part bat.
I have
Of
good.
course you can
Yes.
see.
I have good vision with my eyes in my
Bats are
fursuit.
blind.
I was gonna say, dude, it also fits perfectly with my character being half bat because now I'm actually blind.
Oh, let's look at your profile picture now. You have no pupils, so you can't see. I
I
still
was
just.
also going to say, like you should make a meme out of Timus, like you sending a friend request to him, and then Timus plays an Uno card and reverses it.
No, just make a meme, like, if you talk shit on someone, just make a meme of Timus, like, put his face there and just, like, blocked. See how long that gets, see how popular that gets in the fandom.
It's probably gonna get really, really
Oh,
popular.
okay, David, you said you were gonna make Telegram stickers. Make a sticker of, like, Timus and then just say blocked on it.
Blocked.
The Timus just throwing the circle with a line through it, and it just goes onto your character.
Mm-hmm.
It was blocked.
Blocked.
Oh, okay.
Because Timus blocks anyone who's like almost a pop-effer at this point.
Timus
He
blocks
blocks
any...
anyone who disagrees with him.
Yes, that's basically him. No, see, the dumbest reason,
it's
I don't
just-
know if Daru knows the full story, but I told Inverno and Insanity. I don't know if Daru saw the messages, but everyone kept calling me a popufer, and it pissed me off. So in the chat, when I was still in his, like, mod chat, Stormy's mod chat, I made a comment or a post that said, the word popufer pisses me off, and my phone auto-corrected it to popufers piss me off, and Timus got all butthurt over it.
Yeah.
So that's why...
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's why Timus is just like a meme at this
point.
point.
Back when the mod chat was actually alive.
It's just like I tried keeping the mod chat like alive for a good bit, but then when we made our other chat that I'm not going to specify, I just moved that from now on.
Is it his Patreon chat or another Stormy chat? 'Cause I remember I was in two of them.
Oh no! I'm talking about our slightly secret chat.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you have chat?
Yes, that I'm not going to specify.
Ooh.
Dude, I love how instead of it being, I love how like someone changed the Discord thing. Instead of being Yeet Squad, it's Despacito.
Yeah, I changed it to Despacito.
Oh yeah, Blake, remember like the video I sent you, like the Despacito video?
Yes. What the fuck even was that? That's like YouTube poop music videos on steroids.
What, Despacito 2?
Mm-hmm.
He even knows
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, I love that. That shit's real good.
And it's got like 15 million views on it. And people are saying like their brain died after watching
But
it.
yeah, David, what we should do is that me and you, we should just like, I should just give you like permission to like upload videos to my YouTube channel, and we should just like make meme videos now.
Yes.
I upload whatever to
we'd
my
have
channel,
to.
so me and you, we should just like make meme videos.
Dude, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, what I could change my YouTube channel to McFlurry Trash Muffin or something, just like make me and you just like make videos and all that, and then just like if you want to
I
make
was
like
thinking what we can also do is that we could also like collab together, like actually collab. Like
Yeah.
I can make my YouTube channel because I'm going to like very very soon. Actually, sooner than you think I will. Like I'll actually start YouTubing.
But yeah, until then, if you
collab.
ever make some spicy videos you want me to upload, just send them to me and I'll credit you to it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, speaking of
Also,
it,
by then,
the dance video you did, I think has like 80 views right now.
really,
Yeah.
and that's like a lot for like the video you ever uploaded.
No, I made a video on YouTube that has 170,000, so that's chump change to me.
170,000. Yeah, with me, like by then, next year, before BronyCon happens, I'm actually gonna get a fursuit upgraded. So I hope for that.
Are you
very
gonna
soon.
get a new head, or are you just gonna get a full suit?
Probably a full suit actually.
You should do what Stormy did and have a quarter suit for the longest time. Wait, when Stormy got his full suit, was it actually a full suit, or was it just the top half to his quarter?
Like, I'm pretty sure Stormy has like a full suit right now.
Alright.
It's a full suit now. He used to have a 3/4 suit, but then Trev made his body.
Okay, Trev made the body. Alright, alright. Because I was gonna say, because I know they're like not really in the, they don't have much money, so I was questioning, wait, how do you have money for a full suit? But since Trev made it, that makes sense. Dude, Treble doesn't talk to me much anymore.
Yeah, I know. I haven't talked to Treble and Stormy in a while.
I mean,
And I feel bad
Stormy.
about it because we're pretty
Inferno
close.
left us because he's at a party. That prick.
Party.
Party hardy in the South. Dude, wanna know what really pissed me
By
off?
that, I mean they're gonna get drunk and fuck their sisters.
Speaking of getting drunk, David can't hold his liquor.
Well, the story is you can't either.
Yeah, I can't hold my liquor either. When I was with Raytown
And I'm
and
19.
when I was with Raytown and Oliver had a party over at Anthrocon, I had 8 shots and I thought I only had 4 and I was dead. I don't even know how I got back to the
Damn.
I don't even know how I got back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yiff happened. Apparently I gave my one friend, my girlfriend, I gave her my Yiffable shirt for the night and I didn't even know I did, so then she has it in her room somewhere. So next time I go over to her house,
Oh my
I have to look
gosh.
for it.
So
yeah.
you two actually are a thing.
Yeah, me and Kiki are a thing apparently. we were just gonna play it off because we decided the worst thing we could do is just say we're boyfriend and girlfriend, but then just like not actually be it. But then things happen, so yeah, we're actually dating now.
Ooh.
What we
Things
were,
happen.
what
Things happened.
by
Wait, what?
by things happen, I mean we spent way too much time together. Oh god,
Sure
what?
you did. Yeah.
She
Spending
may-
a lot of time with each other.
She may have did something, and I'm not gonna say it because I'm recording and I want to keep her privacy, but she may have did something.
Oh.
What did you send? What is this link?
It's the thing from FWA with the 2 people fucking on the floor.
I already.
That's when I got caught in it.
I'm surprised nobody saw me in this. I'm gonna have to go on. Okay, I am on Twitter on here. Yeah, if my computer stops being laggy, I'm gonna have to like this or something. But until then, my computer's being laggy. It's
It's
fucking.
not laggy, I have to like this.
I'm gonna have to.
It's like all it is just two furries on top of each other, and all of a sudden it's like you get people are questioning about it. They're like, oh, they're actually fucking. Oh no, wait, they're actually cuddling. Oh no, wait, they're actually wearing suits.
No, they're wearing gimp gear, like leather suits.
Yeah, they were wearing gift gear because, like, the second time I went by, they were wearing like pup masks, I think.
That's what
no.
Dude, I made a YouTube video on that, and it has like 1,000+ views.
About like the pups and all that.
Yeah, about them fucking. I think I mentioned you in it.
Dude, like,
You accidentally just killed me. I just looked at what you have as your Twitter banner.
Oh,
Just girls kiss each other on the lips all the time, but I accidentally sucked my friend's dick one time, and I'm gay.
and
Oh my god.
Jeez.
girls kiss each other on the lips all the time, but I accidentally sucked my homie dick one time, and I'm gay.
Did you say no homo?
He did, but it was muffled, so he didn't hear.
But yeah, Dara,
Really?
did you hear what Stormy told? Apparently, what Timus told Stormy.
No homo?
No, apparently Timus told Stormy that Timus doesn't want him talking to me anymore. Yeah, apparently I got really pissed off. If you saw if I can find my one thing I posted on, I made a really long post on Facebook about it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, cause okay, here, let me see if I can. Wow, I'm back up to 500 followers on Facebook. What the fuck am I doing?
Just somebody out there, please, if you're listening, make a meme of like, what is it, the last battle in Avatar where like Aang is fighting against Ozai, and then just like Photoshop Trevor's like PFP and then Timus, and like Timus is Ozai.
Very last move is just a block.
Just a block.
You know, I could actually make kind of like the Telegram sticker you were telling me to make. I can actually make that, but maybe a wallpaper or like an actual fan art.
It just needs to be made.
It just has to be. This is.
And I'm an artist, so I can.
Like one day, it was so like calm and normal before. It was like an everyday like mod chat, and we were getting ready to do this stream, and then just all of a sudden, like halfway through it, just I see Timus going off in chat. I'm like, what? Like, what is wrong right now? And it's like, I remember it was something about you saying that popufers were bad, and you did like a pretty calm argument. You were just like,
yeah,
I think the word popufur is dumb. Like,
yeah, yeah.
like
Okay.
you just were
Like if
talking
Timus
about that,
actually
and Timus
knew,
was just like,
yeah, I'm friends with a few popufers. Like I said, I'm
Trevor.
Yeah, I'm friends with Nice. I'm good friends with him. I'm good friends with Clace. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm friends with a lot of good pop. Like, here, this is what I wrote. All right, I wrote this.
It was so random and out of nowhere.
Okay, this is what I.
Blocked you.
Yeah, okay, I wrote this. This is when Stormy told me that Timus doesn't want. Apparently, Timus doesn't want Stormy talking to me. Afterwards, I wrote this. I got really fucking pissed off earlier today. Apparently, this one dude I have beef with told one of my best friends that he shouldn't talk to me anymore. I saw the dude a few times at Anthrocon 2018. I was gonna say shit, but I knew shit would have gotten out of hand. Then again, 3 of my friends were staff at Anthrocon, so I knew they would have had my back. I was gonna say this once. I am not someone you want to be around when I'm pissed. If you have beef with me, then come fucking say it. I swear furries become more and more butthurt every day over the littlest things. As far as I know, only two people on my friends list know who I'm talking about. One of them likes who I am, and the other doesn't talk to me anymore. Question why she didn't block me. If any of you two, you know who you are, have a problem with me, then don't pull a Timus and take the easy way out. Oh shit, did I just say his name? Well, fuck me then. You want to talk shitty how person I am? Then fucking say it. I had it with this fucking fandom, so half you guys are worse than children.
Yeah, it was just... It was like a really crazy turn, though. I tried to argue for Timus, saying, like, please just, you know, like, get over it. Just, please, like, unblock Trevor. And then he was just like, no, I'm not talking to that guy anymore. And he hasn't, like, said anything since. He won't even budge on it.
My one friend said, need a southern redneck furry to put the punk in his place, and I was like, let's give him a shotgun wedding. Then he was like, well, heck, let me grab some whiskey and put some rounds, and I'll hop in my truck. We may get a little drunk before we reach him. And I was like, before we do, let's give the dude some moonshine. Sure, his ass never had any. He would get so wasted he wouldn't even know he's getting married. Plus, we gotta play some Leonard Skinner driving to the wedding.
You wouldn't even know he's getting married. That's fucking funny.
You know, like, something about the fandom is, like, even, like, oh, dude, hey, remember, like, what happened at, Rainforest?
Yes.
And I think, like, I don't know if well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it pretty much started out as, like, what was it, diaper furs at, Rainforest? Wasn't that, like, what really did happen? Because I had a friend who was, like, telling me about it, and that's kind of, like, the reason why, like, they didn't host their convention anymore.
Oh, yeah. Like, it got really wild at Rainforest or something like that, and so they're not allowing furries to go back to the hotel.
And it was, like, in Anaheim, California, I think. And, like,
Yeah.
it kind of sucks because that was, like, the only closest furry con that I actually, that was actually near me. But ever since that all happened, I was like, shit. That's, like, the only closest best one I could go to is Itty Bitty Fur, but it's, like, in Arizona. And it's, like, only a 6-hour drive from, like, where I am.
Speaking of con drives, I hope I'm not the only one who remembers when Stormy was driving to, what's the name? Midwest Fur Fest.
Dude,
That, I cannot understand how he would just rather drive that distance. Because I remember he was gone for like a week after because he was just... He was so shot.
Wait, what's further away, Pittsburgh or wherever the fuck Midwest Fur Fest is?
I think it's Midwest Fur Fest. But
Well, if Midwest Fur Fest is
sure.
further away, I can understand if it's cheaper, but...
But, like, he's just torturing himself. I was just like, I get that you don't have a lot of money, Stormy, but I'm pretty sure you would save yourself some time and suffering if you just booked a flight.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'm gonna, like, end up doing. Like, when I go to Midwest Fur Fest this year, I'm actually just gonna end up flying there. I think, yeah, like a drive would probably just go too much. And plus, like, what happened to my friend Chris, like, he was driving, but because he was driving, like, an old Honda Accord, and with no AC, like, he said he kept getting pulled over by cops just because his car looked suspicious. And his cops would assume that he was smoking weed because, one, he did not have AC, two, he had red eyes because of, like, the heat that was outside of the car. It was, like, so hot there. And because, like, his car had no AC and he was driving 9 hours straight. So he told me stories about how he was getting arrested for doing anything, like, he didn't even do on his way there. And I was like, shit.
It's not worth all of that. Like, just get a flight, even if it's a bit of extra money.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do that. And also
Because,
just to.
Dude, Stormy's his drive is more than 10 hours. I think he said, like, altogether, the trip back from, like, Midwest Fur Fest took him, like, 15 something hours. I'm like, just, oh.
You know, like the longest I've ever driven. So San Diego to San Francisco is a 9-hour drive, and I actually did it. Going up there, and on my way back was another 9-hour drive. So I didn't even let other people drive. I was just driving. I remember that halfway down, my legs were getting like a Charlie horse leg, so that sucked. But I still had to deal with it though, even though my legs were like hurting like hell.
Do you think if I? Do you think when
I've
I?
been on so far 7 hours, and that was still
Dude, 9 hours here. Actually, 18 hours. Counting like the round trip, yeah, 18 hours.
Hey David, go on Google Maps and type in Pittsburgh and see how long a drive would be from your house to Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh? Yeah, I was like looking at that.
Because for me, if I want to drive to Pittsburgh, it's 3 hours. That's how close I am to Anthrocon.
So from San Diego to Pittsburgh, it is actually 1 day and 12 hours long.
Yeah, I would fly.
I feel like there's someone who actually drove for like a day and 12 hours before. Who was that person?
Dude,
Yeah, I feel like.
how could you do that to yourself?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think when
Dedicate yourself.
Oh, and guess what? 1 day, 12 hours equals to 2,406 miles. Yep.
Damn, all those miles on... Do you know how much gas that would be?
Like, I'm pretty sure that would be more expensive than taking a flight.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like better off.
But then you have to worry about like you have to worry about like say what something happens to you first here.
Exactly.
What if that's the one time you lose your luggage?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's just like
That's one reason why I do not want to fly. If I fly, I am taking my fursuit as carry-on.
Yeah, you can actually do that. Like, see if you can compact it all like in a backpack, and see if you could get a two bag carry-on. Because I know with most flights they'll all 2-bag carry-on, but it'll just cost like extra. But I think it's worth it.
I was gonna say, dude, I could not fit my head in a carry-on.
I would just put
God.
my friend told me to put the head in like a garbage bag and then just bring that as carry-on.
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking about too. It's like put it in a garbage bag, so that way so that way it could also protect the head, and also people wouldn't like look at you weird.
Do you think
Well,
if
then again, if you have this like
I'll still look at you
head-shaped thing
weird
in a
'cause you're-
bag-
Yeah, weirder looks from it.
I was gonna say, you might get weirder looks from that, like you've just performed a mafia decapitation and now you're just going through the airport to dispose of the head.
It says here that like the direction of San Diego to Pittsburgh, they said that there's only one traffic, and that's the accident that happened somewhere in like somewhere in what state is it? Somewhere in Albuquerque, yeah. Out of all of
They
this,
didn't even take the left.
yeah. See, every other roads like to the direction there is no traffic. The only traffic is in like Albuquerque in New Mexico, and it's just a car accident. But everything else, no accident. No traffic, no traffic. Yeah.
Do you think if I named this video Timus memes, do you think he'd block all of us?
Probably.
I don't want to get blocked by Timus though. I still like him. I just think the conflict is dumb.
Oh, don't tell him the conflict
Because
is.
then
Don't tell him the conflict was dumb. He'd send a hitman to you and kill you.
Oh my god. I'm really interested in meeting this Timus guy. Knowing that like
he's a nice guy.
He's not a bad person. He just gets butthurt really easy.
That explains it. Oh, it says if I want to go to Pittsburgh, I'd have to cross through Phoenix. So while I'm going to Pittsburgh, I could stop by at the Phoenix Mall and say hi to some of my fursuiting friends that lives there.
Hey.
Yeah. But the thing is, that's the thing. Every Papa Furs live in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the hottest place ever.
Yeah, I question why
Also-
so many furries live in Phoenix. It's hot as hell down there.
And you
Well,
can't even
furry
fursuit in
hell.
public because it's too hot.
And then there's
You'll
then
burn
there's
out
me.
as-
Then there's me. Whenever I fursuit in public, no one gives a shit. Because Pennsylvania is the furry capital of the world.
Oh yeah, that's true. But also, San Diego and LA does have a lot of fursuiters too.
I don't doubt it. San
But
Diego is
except-
full of gays, so there'd be furries everywhere.
Oh, dude, San Diego's full of furries, actually fursuiters. But Pennsylvania happens to be more of an open fursuiters, like living there.
Dude,
Oh, what?
Fursuiters welcome.
Dude, my
Dude.
friend Nice, he lives over in Philly, and people like literally want to book him to like go to like do like singing concerts in his fursuit. That's how acceptable furries are in Pennsylvania.
If I wore my fursuit where I live, people would just be like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with this kid?
Dude, Pennsylvania, like their roads, they don't even have intersections.
Oh.
It's like, I'm looking at the
Started
roads.
on the roads.
No, do not get us started on the roads.
Okay, about the
Me
roads.
and Insanity spent 2 hours in a chat the other day talking about how shitty the roads in PA are. You want to go to
Yeah,
a swimming
no
pool? No.
intersections,
You
they're
want to go
not
to a swimming
divided.
pool? No. Just go to a pothole in the road. when the tow truck gets caught in a pothole.
Oh my gosh.
Needs a tow truck.
The tow truck needs a tow truck.
Think about that. I've actually seen that.
Same.
So how bad is the road in like Pennsylvania? So other than that, so bad potholes, I'm guessing.
Okay, here. Take this. This is from a song called Pennsylvania Guys. It's a parody of California Girls. Here's the lyrics. Snow kicks her ass, and the salt destroys our vehicles, and then something about potholes everywhere.
Jeez.
Salt definitely does destroy the vehicles, because damn it, we don't
That's
enough
The
salt
different.
on there to literally kill any slug who comes into the state. But yet we still have snow all over the roads.
Dude, if it were to snow in California, everyone would be like, we're all gonna die, but in Pennsylvania, we'd be like, how do you want your burgers?
Yeah, like I was telling Trevor the one day, my mom and sister live down in South Carolina. They got 1.5 inches of snow and they closed down the fucking state.
Damn.
Yeah, and then in Pennsylvania, you can get
know
like, in
what to
Pennsylvania, you can get like 5 feet of snow and the school buses would still take you to school.
And
Like-
it's even worse where I live. It will just snow for like 30 minutes, and we will have a day out of school. It is that serious.
Georgia, that's even further south.
I wonder how Inverno deals with snow. That is, if he even got any.
If he does get snow, he probably goes out and does tries to do fishtails.
Dude, the best part, it's not winter, it's called drifting season.
Season. Officer, I am not drunk, it is drifting season.
And then the officer's like, oh shit, really? And the officer does donuts in the parking lot.
No, you both get into the car, you're in the front seat with him, and you just do it together.
Yeah, man. And then it's like
You
he quit.
both leave with stretch marks.
The only fear,
Fun.
the only fear I have, like when it comes to going to like different states, is if how ghetto some places are.
Oh, if you ever
And
come to
also, like-
Pennsylvania, there is this place called Reading. It is the Detroit of Pennsylvania.
Eesh.
What could go wrong? Bag.
Rage's meme chat.
Wait, what's happening in that?
Just look in our Discord call. In her meme chat, this picture was there.
I'm not in Rage's meme chat. I should ask her if I can join.
Let me check for what her fox is. This is a fox, right?
I think.
I need to make myself some cup noodles. I got lazy today and didn't cook a meal.
Ooh, that's not good. Me, in a bit, I'm just gonna have leftover McDonald's fries. I heard that
That is a
You're my
depressing.
spirit animal.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
literally, I'll have McDonald's fries, and like, if I don't eat it, I'll put it in the fridge. And when I get hungry at midnight, I'll eat them.
Dude, I cannot
Legit
refrigerate
my
McDonald's
spirit
fries.
animal.
They just become limp dick.
There was macaroni and cheese casserole upstairs, and I am fighting myself not to go up there and just eat half of it.
I'm just
Well-
contemplating. I'm just deciding
I
if I
don't
want
think
to
we
go.
have butthurt foxes in here, so if you want to join, ask her.
Dude, that'd be damn.
Dude, I was trying to
I
get
can
my water from the fridge.
My heroes.
I was trying to get my water from the fridge, and my fucking dad put like this glass pot of mashed potatoes in front of the water for some reason. While I was
Oh.
pulling it out, it like the whole pot fell down and just exploded on the floor.
Jeez.
And then I swept that up. It's probably gonna be like there's gonna be like an army line of ants leading to the trash can.
Dude, I remember that one time. I remember that one time I was gonna make ramen, but then I ran out of the ramen sauce packets. So what I ended up doing was I ended up making pasta, but with ramen noodles.
Hey. What is it? Just
Say
guess
rough, I don't know what is.
ramen noodles are just college rations.
Like I made it into pasta, and it tasted dank. Like I would actually do it again if I wanted to. Like I would actually make that shit again.
Dude, you can make ramen fancy. I'm telling
Mhm.
you can.
You know what you can do with
Friends
ramen.
over.
You gotta finesse it, dude.
That's it.
Some of that
Also-
Naruto in it.
I wonder what it's like instead of using like instead of using like normal seasoning. What if you just use weed as like ramen packet sauce?
Grind up some weed into it.
Yeah, it's like I feel like you could turn weed into food, like into various
Dude, like yeah, pot noodles.
Ramen edibles.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
pot noodles. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to put it in the noodles.
Dude,
knowing
that
that,
fucking
knowing,
thing- Holy shit.
yeah, dude, knowing that I actually did, knowing that I did weed, like it's been like more than a couple days since I first did it. Like now, I just need like more.
Weed is the best thing ever. Dude, do you think Timus smokes weed?
Probably
No
not.
problem.
we should
No,
invite.
We've stumbled onto a good ass idea here. If someone can make weed noodles, I will buy them.
I
Dude,
can
someone,
imagine, like-
dude, someone made wheat drinks. I want to try some of those.
Drinks are everywhere, man.
Oh yeah, and
all I could think
also-
of when you said weed drinks, all I could think of was lean.
All I
Go
can
to
think
Amazon,
of
they're
now
everywhere.
is weed. Like, actually, no. What was it? Oh, like making candy out of weed and giving it to kids.
No.
Yeah, name the
Yes,
Name a
but
Kit Kat.
no.
Name Kit Kats Keith Cats.
Oh no, what did I just send?
Cream.
What did I just send? I don't. Oh god, what did I just do?
Picture of day. Show
I
Did you
don't
send
know
it?
what I just sent, but I hope I
Fag.
can move. No. I'm sincerely hoping this doesn't load because I have no idea what it is. And my
Where did you
my
send it?
camera, I sent it in the podcast, so I got worried that I sent an outrageous meme. So if this is something loose, oh man, please.
It's a cat.
Oh, okay, it's just the cute cats.
He was all worried, like, oh, great. Is it a picture of my
You
dick?
have to understand, my camera roll is like a landmine.
I feel yeah. It's like click on the wrong picture. It's like oh shit. I might accidentally be sending like gay porn instead of like the pic I want to send.
That's my dick.
It's like, I get so worried because I'm like, I don't really, have nudes that much, and like, and whatever GIF I have is spaced out, but it's just every time I accidentally click on something, I'm just like, oh boy, I hope it wasn't that one.
Also, like I found this image on like iFunny earlier, and the thing is that okay, so this image is like cropped, and I was like, who's the artist? So I can find it, and on iFunny, no one really lists like the artist's name for this pic. I have a feeling this could be like a trap, yeah.
That is probably a trap.
Popping this out, so much of freaking Inferno and Malu, they were in, I don't know if you know him, but Seawolf.
See,
They were in his Telegram chat because Seawolf is kind of an ass. And
yes.
Gay jokes because for some reason that makes him uncomfortable. And 2, cropping YIF.
Yeah,
He would take normal YIF pictures and he would crop it and send it. Look at that, it's a trappy boy.
It's me, the trappy boy.
Dang. Hot as fuck. Yeah, I uploaded mine in there, and I don't know how I look.
Scroll up, you'll see him as a trap.
In fact, I can send it again so you can see it again. Yeah, so it's like that's me 2 years ago. I don't really cross-dress nowadays, but still, it's like.
Oof, that's a Roblox death sound right there.
Yeah.
I just want to put these two pictures next to each other and put a verses in there. It's just like which trap will win.
I know, I probably should cross-dress again. I have a feeling that like it might not be the same.
Again, baby. Maybe.
The hair just looks similar.
Fuck.
I saw that image before.
It's on your post.
If only this. Oh no. I hate how some images is like you can't upload it if it's over 8 megabytes. Damn it. Let me see. No, that one did not upload, sadly. There's like this really good image, but now it's like it's not gonna let me upload it. When your friend is like passed out drunk.
Yeah, when your friend is check to make sure they're alright.
There's like this really good one that I saw. Whoa, where was it? It's wrong picture, damn it.
Oops, wrong picture. Wow.
What?
I don't think I have any cropped GIF. Hold on.
I'll just go to Google and just search a cropped GIF.
I would find so many pictures. I'm not even.
Yeah. Here's that meme that I made the other day.
Yeah, I
And-
told you to make that meme.
Oh, and you know, like the Peter Griffin on the top right? That's the Walmart guy that fell off of his mobile chair. I just had to put it in there. It was cold in the morning. I could literally just draw my Sona just like literally having like, you know, it's like my Sona is bi, and I could actually picture my Sona just headphones disconnected. What the heck? Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna upload that. I'm not gonna upload that picture.
Shit, I didn't mean to send the same one again.
Oof. You just got oofed again, Insanity. Okay, so this is one rage made for me. If it will load. Okay, so it's a bit of an inside
Shoot.
joke.
No, don't upload, damn it. I have no idea how to cancel it. Oh wait. Okay, it did not upload. Hope it did not.
That's the one I wanted.
So many good images, but it won't like let me upload it. Yeah, let me see. Yes. Also, my favorite.
Oof.
Oh, it's in a low res quality image. Oof. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like whenever I come across really good images, but it's like they're all cropped, and they don't even tell you who the artist is.
So you can't get your loot.
No, you can't. Oh yeah, here's like this, let me see. Or was it, dang it, where was it?
I looked up cropped GIF, and then all I see here is when you draw your own cropped GIF, so no one can have the sauce.
Literally, meanwhile in Russia.
Hold on, I have a meme here. Here we go.
A zombie background there, just like, oh.
Meanwhile in Russia. I could literally ship
Americans
Putin
done.
and Sabby together. Yeah, I could literally do that if I wanted to. Just ship them both together.
If you've never seen a bee drown in honey, here you go. If a man does not have the sauce, then he is lost. But the same man can get lost in the sauce.
What are you
Oh,
even
yeah.
talking about?
Here's
just-
telephone in a Subaru STI, I think. I know, like, with you, Blake, you like Subarus.
Yeah, it might be an STI. It looks like an
Yeah, because I
aftermarket.
can tell by, like, I
Yeah.
can tell by the steering wheel.
Yeah, it's
a
STI.
Oh, where was it? Oh yeah, I saw like this other image the other day. What was it? It was crap. I found it earlier. It was like this really old meme. Where was it? Here's like this. Here's like this image I found on 4chan, and this like unfortunately gets everybody mad. It's like a dead meme. Let me see if it's uploading.
Netflix, one more episode. The book, just one more page. Piece of chocolate, just one more piece. Just one more cropped GIF meme. the dilemma I'm in right now.
What this? What have you done?
I had no idea this was sitting on my iPad. It's a dead meme, as we all speak of.
It is a dead meme. We should just have a Holocaust specifically for the Knuckles meme. There's too many of them. There are only a few Knuckles on VR chat that I accept.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, where is all the other good images?
You can't go back.
Nah.
And I don't know about whoever made that meme, but I'm good with them not going back.
I just, every time I see like a cropped GIF from something, especially the meme you just pushed, I'm like, you know, I know what comic that is from.
Also, I find this
I
to
didn't
be.
post anything from a comic.
No, I know this character is from a comic, I swear. Or at least
He
like,
is not. He's from a game.
yeah, it's a game. And then I remember some people were making like meme comics out of it, but I do remember it's from like a game.
And I highly recommend it, but don't get the Steam version because that one is censored.
Which game?
Steam.
How are you gonna censor a YIF game?
Which game?
By not showing the scenes.
Oh yeah, there's this one.
One
There's this
second,
one-
I will find the name for it 'cause I never know how to spell it.
If any of y'all play Steam, there's this one game, Amorous. I think it's like the if game. I think that's what it's called, eh?
That's what I'm
Amorous.
talking about. I was just about to get its name. That was exactly what it's from.
Yeah. It's kind of like almost. Yeah, it's pretty much like it.
What
I don't
day
know
is it?
why.
I'm still scrolling through, and it's just like this wolf in a beanie, and someone yells "fag" at him, and he just says, "You flatter me."
Oh, where was it?
What the fuck? There's some fucking gold in here.
Also, I think I've seen this comic too before. Femboy. Old but gold.
Sneeze, but it doesn't come out.
Yeah, because I know I've actually seen this in a comic before. Like I was reading it, and then like I saw this meme. I was like, I know where this comic is from. I've seen it before. Not gonna lie, but he looks pretty smashable.
Oh.
I have like, yeah, I have like all the like in terms of like in terms of YIF and everything. I have like all the other best stuff. Oh yeah, there's Edward, there's everyone else.